Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, appearing in his head all the things he's wanting to be said. 19 minutes of Phil to Phil with so much time to kill. He promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and show. The stream's online and straight away begins to whine, but all is fine as long as Shad's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to endure like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran straight to feeling so insecure. The money he earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil spending impulse is always had to stay on. If supports are also slow and stays so low and fails to grow, you never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Once kicked off across the board with charge to what because his code can be ignored, just how much DSP makes us feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep who play bingo, but Phil will bitch and why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across the screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals are slow machine. He's snorting, burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if battery fun, his shadows can't see it powers, making feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts his like before lunching into a big pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of call his cat and fatty wife and all his strife while forgetting that it's unwell and they were rife. With drama he will react but isn't act, that is a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. Teaches nearly over and awareness in sight with what to white despite Phil to light that tips were not white. We'll say alright it is okay and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tips will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again, it's never if but always when the game is won. Thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here, and welcome to DSP Bingo Fest today, Monday the 4th of December 2023. I hope you're all doing very well indeed and you had a very enjoyable weekend. And as you can see, Phil Burnell is awake and he's online and he has 535 members, but he's seeking 15 more members. But yeah, Phil did not have the most pleasant night. He didn't stream last night, he was busy making Patreon videos. But look at the excuses and the sad boy act already. What a night. I'll talk about it on the podcast, but that was incredibly annoying. The most challenging stuff in my life is always the stuff I can't control. Basically what happened to DSP, some of his videos corrupted that he was making for his patrons, so he tried to use something to decorrupt those things, which meant there was a delay for his daily crap being uploaded. Basically Phil was awake until 3 AM, it was like his time to fucking get all his stuff sorted. It's dumb as hell. But it is what it is, I guess. And of course, the video's corrupted, I guess you can fucking blame that on the Comcast guy as well, and I imagine. Gee, don't even get me started on that fucking bullshit again. But yeah, that's basically what Phil's night was like, so we're going to get to fucking hear about all that crap very soon, I guess. So, there's something I wanted to go over, because I saw a tweet earlier on. Plum's future on the good old Twitter, very robust detractor with his detractor style tweets. It emphasised a video that Phil made a year and a half ago, essentially, back in May of 2022. It feels weird saying 2022. So yeah, DSP made a video asking for money for no other reason than he needed money. He wasn't getting it, and he made a promise he wouldn't ask anymore once the new game releases started coming out. So I thought, why don't we watch that particular video, this one right here, and remind ourselves just how much of a desperate boy Phil was at this particular time. To emphasise as well, to build up, to make sure you guys are fully aware of what Phil was going through at this point in time. He made this at the end of May. Okay, May 2022. So, he made this video on the 26th of May 2022. Which would be this one right here. So everything before this point in time, this was basically what Phil's streams were like at that time. There's barely any red. There's a few yellows, of course, you know what I mean, but there's barely any reds, mainly yellows, greens and some blues. It's actually quite prominent for some blues as well in there. But despite how, you know, it wasn't terrible. It wasn't a fucking sea of red we see fucking today in Phil's fucking streams. And yet, he felt compelled to make a special emergency beg video in the end of May because for him the support was not good enough. So I actually think he made it after he finished streaming on this day here, when he played, you know Xbox Game Pass, which was Sniper Elite, 62 buckaroos in a day stream, 53 in a night stream. Just wait and see how desperate Phil was for support back in May 2022.
What is up, everyone? Phil here, making a very short video, but it's a really important one, okay? I've noticed in the last couple of weeks a pattern. Support has been slowing down significantly, in particular in the realm of tips. And normally on a stream, I have a tips goal of $150 that I do not expect to hit at all on any live stream. It's ridiculous if I hit that. It's like over and above, right? But here's the deal. Last year, I lost my partnership with Twitch. And when I did that, I went from 800 to 900 subscribers that were paying every month, now down to around 300 a month on YouTube. Now, yes, it's true. I just got gifted memberships enabled and they just jumped to over 500. But that's not income I get right now. That's income I'm going to get next month when I get my monthly YouTube payment. Also, things have slowed down in regards to things like super chats. For a while there, when I was playing big games, I was getting a good amount of super chats that were helping supplement my income. Those have also dried up significantly in the last couple of weeks. So it's like a double whammy. Immediate support with tips has dramatically slowed down. It's actually hard now on any given stream for me to hit the $50 glasses goal. And that's a rarity. It used to be I would hit that all the time. It was dependable income. And now it's like, wow, Phil's at the end of his stream and he hasn't hit $50 yet. Like, wow, people are like shocked.
So I want to kind of remind everyone as well, he made this video on the 26th of May 2022. He had just been paid by YouTube not even a week previously. It's mere days after his fucking YouTube payment came in. And yet here he is on the 26th of May, begging to his audience, please fucking support, please contribute and all that shit. The desperation was so high here. Even though he fucking not even, it's been days, literally days since he fucking got thousands of dollars from YouTube.
And it's one thing if it happens one stream, two streams, but now it's like in a week, we're lucky if we hit the hat goal of $100 twice in a week, okay? That's not good. That's a definite downward trend that I'm noticing, all right? Now, I have two theories on why this is happening. The first is because right now, there's absolutely nothing going on in the realm of new releases. Nothing. We haven't had a new release in many, many weeks to months. Elden Ring lasted a really long time, and that was a big attraction, and now that that's done, everything I'm doing feels like filler content. WWE 2K22 is a game you wanted in March. I'm playing it late because I was too busy with the other high-profile new releases, and even then, I feel like that's a niche audience, just fans of wrestling. Skyrim Anniversary Edition is a great chill playthrough, but it's just that, a chill playthrough. My core audience is there for those streams, but it's not mainstream popular like a new game would be. The night streams that I'm playing, Zelda Link to the Past, I mean, you guys voted in droves to see Zelda Link to the Past, but it's not bringing in big-time support. Tonight we did it, I mean, again, $50, just enough to put on the Gunner glasses. And Uncharted 2, I've actually noticed that of all the stuff I'm kind of doing right now is actually doing better than a lot of other stuff, which I appreciate. But even then, you know, it's not like we're consistently going crazy with support on any of these right now. And I just don't have anything else to play. Today, I tried Sniper Elite 5. It's a dud. The viewing audience hated it. I hated it. The support wasn't there. It's like, damn, this is just like a triple whammy. It sucks, right? I'm trying. And I've actually even tried asking you guys in the past couple of weeks, what would you like to see me play? And there is no consensus at all about it. None. Zero. People are basically all want something else from what I'm playing, but there's no agreement on what it is. I want Metroid Prime 2. I want Hollow Knight. How about Devil May Cry 2? How about an RPG? How about this? How about that? With no common agreement, okay? The good news is coming up in June, there will be some attractive stuff that I think you guys are going to like. I'm going to be doing my next React event on June 4th. That's the John Rambo and Howard video from 7 years ago. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on in the realm of Summer Games Fest, things to talk about on stream in regards to new game playthroughs and the like that. We're going to get release dates and stuff. We're going to have on June 10th a double new release day with Mario Strikers as well as the new survival horror game The Quarry from Supermassive Games. There's new stuff at the end of June. The problem is we got to get to this stuff. It's May 26th. I'm reliant on a daily basis to bring in tips to pay for stuff, okay? I think what's happened, this is the second half of it. It's not just that there's no new releases right now, but gifted memberships just got enabled on YouTube, and within a week I got 100 of them. So people are like, oh, Phil's good now. No, gifted memberships will help this channel in the long term, but I don't get anything from that today. I don't get anything from that next week. It's going to be the end of May when I get my monthly YouTube payment that I see any benefit. Problem is, everything else has been lower. When tips are lower, right? When super chats have actually slowed down since the end of Elden Ring, that extra 100 members isn't going to amount to much. But I think people have gotten this weird impression that because people came in and gifted a bunch of memberships in a short period of time that it would like, oh, feels like really good now for support. Actually, it couldn't be further from the truth. Everything else slowed down dramatically. And right now things are really financially tight for us. Okay. In fact, you know, things I don't really usually talk about that much anymore, but there's some stuff going on that's making things financially tight for us even more right now. So it's unexpected things that have happened and come up. And it's like, damn, what are you going to do? You know, I don't have credit or anything anymore. All right. So here's the deal. Why am I making this video? I got to appeal to my audience and let you guys know, listen, I appreciate everything you guys do for us. I do. Right now, it's a tough time for us. Things are very tight. Things are not going super well. Please understand how hard it is for me to make a video like this and ask you guys for anything when I know there's 1,000 assholes out there all lying, saying defamatory statements about me and everything that's not true at all. I wish I didn't have to talk about this stuff, but I feel like I have to because I'm a crowdfunded individual. No sponsorships, no partnerships. I don't run ads. I don't plug products on my videos or content. It's just me making truthful, honest gameplay and podcast style content for you guys, and you guys crowdfunding it. All right. Right now, I need more help. I mean, right now, I need to be hitting some tips goals. Not, oh, it's another stream where Phil barely hit his first goal, and it's the 7th stream like that this week. Like it's getting bad at this point. Okay. If you are on the live streams, thank you so much to everyone who supported in any way so far. I hope that we can make a rallying and see tips increase in the next couple of weeks. If you're someone who watches the on-demand content, all right, you just watch the videos on demand at your own leisure here on the channel. There's ways to support outside of just watching with ads because the ads don't cut it anymore. They just don't. The ads are literally almost no revenue on YouTube. With the amount of views that I get a month, I mean, I still to this day get like 700, 800,000 views a month, sometimes up to 1 million, depending on if it's a really popular month. And the ad revenue is abysmally low for that, okay? I need help. So if you can, check the description of the video you're watching. There's a tips link right there where you can click and leave a tip. If you hate PayPal, you can go to my Patreon, patreon.com/darksidephil. You can pledge to the Patreon and help that way. I know a lot of you already do that, so thank you. That is a concrete way that on-demand video watchers can contribute, okay? I do need help right now. I can't keep going this way, seeing, oh, it's been 1 week now, it's been 2 weeks now. Okay, this is going to consistently be this low, huh? Like, what am I going to do, you know? And I can't kind of sit around and just wait for a new game to hopefully come out that gets everyone's attention and someone will come back and support again. I basically need to let you guys know, yeah, it's really bad right now, all right? And I would really appreciate if you could help with tips in the short term. It would really help me out, okay? That's about it. I'm excited. I'm enjoying all the games we're playing. Really, I am. You know, WWE, Skyrim, Street Fighter, Zelda, Uncharted 2. And when I stream, we all have a great time. And the thing is, up to now, the philosophy has always been if everyone's having a great time on both ends, regardless of the amount of viewers on the stream, support will be there. Sadly, I hate to say the last 2 weeks, that hasn't been the case. It's been a rarity if I hit tips goals, and it's starting to really hurt now. So if you could, please help out, all right? And I will talk about this also on the pre-stream tomorrow for the live stream viewers, but I wanted to throw this out there for the on-demand viewers overnight so you really know what we're going through. All right, guys? Thank you so very much. Please have a good evening, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow for another positive day of streaming. Peace out.
So, yeah. So Phil made that video, okay? This was so remember, it's amazing how much a narrative has barely fucking changed. This was a video that's almost a year and a half old. This is May of 2022. It is now nearly 2024. We're 1 month away, less than 1 month away from the fucking 2024. And yet the narrative today sounds almost identical at times to Phil from a year and a half ago. Crowd-funded individual. No sponsorships. I need money. Give me money. It's just unbelievable. So there was something else I found as well. One of the top comments, which I thought was very interesting. 181 thumbs up here. While I appreciate what you're saying, the reality is everyone is struggling at the moment. Inflation is crazy high. Energy bills have rocketed. Cost of petrol is insane, and wages have not come even close to matching the hikes. People just have less disposable income now, and tipping video game streamers is a luxury reserved for that disposable income. So that was said to him there. Can you imagine what Phil's impression of inflation was? Not even a month later, June 11th, 2022, Phil had his own take on people that use inflation as an excuse for not getting support.
To the third. As we began to play Mass Effect 3, something startlingly apparent started to happen. We realized the game was boring, right? We realized that this game did not hold up like we remembered. The game is literally just run and gun third-person shooter. There's no RPG elements in the game besides dialogue trees. They really ruined it. The game is just not that good at all. And I hate to say it, but sadly, paired along with the fact that it actually had some of the worst narrative choices in the entire franchise and the ending is bad, it didn't do so well. So after having played through that game, near the end of my streams, I think it was right near the end, or if it was the final stream of Mass Effect 3, I did a stream where I raised $7 for the entirety of the stream. You know, it's about 2.5, 3 hours late night.
Thank you very much, Jay Mokiness, for the super chat. It says, send in my tithe before he annoys me too much. Yeah, I mean, too fucking late for most of us, you know what I mean, in terms of him annoying us. He always... Even thinking about Phil annoys me these days. He doesn't even need to open his goddamn mouth. I just need to, if you see his face, immediately I feel annoyed. It is what it is though, nothing I can do. Bugged bingo mechanics, bugged DSPs, ugly face mechanics, whatever you want to say. But cheers to the super chat.
I stream. And at the time I was like, well, obviously you have sent me the message, you don't want any more Mass Effect. You're tired of this franchise, right? And I wasn't going to freak out or anything. At the time it was my worst performance stream. I was like, it's not a huge deal or anything. But thank goodness we're done with this game and we're moving on. All right, but when I'm playing a new release, right, highly anticipated, people were talking about it for weeks. They want to see me play it. Supermassive Games, makes great games. Until Dawn, one of people's favorite playthroughs of mine that I've ever done. And I'm doing a double stream of it on purpose because we want to get as far as we can. If I didn't do the double stream yesterday, we would have ended at the campfire before anything happened horror-wise in the game at all, and all we would have seen was teen drama shit. That probably would have been the worst way to cover the game. You know what I'm saying? I had to.
So he's getting to the point I want him to get to, but I want to make sure you guys have the full context of what Phil said before when he gets to the whole reasons why people are not supporting.
At least get to some horror. And you have to play about 4 hours into the game to really reach that. You see? Now, I don't know what caused it last night. And I've seen various people leave some comments on the videos last night. Some are just turned off by the game, can't believe how bad it is. And, maybe that's the reason. Some people are like, well, you did play the game all day. And maybe there's some people who watched your first stream, which did get support. But didn't make it to the late stream, or maybe some people were busy watching your first session, hadn't finished it yet, and were like, well, I can't come to the late stream now because I'm watching the first session, I don't want to spoil myself. makes sense. The narrative-based game. You absolutely be spoiling yourself if you didn't see the other stuff first, right? Some people were just of the impression that it was just bad luck, and some people were basically like, you know, there's other various reasons, inflation and the like. Now, here's the thing. I love it when people try to justify something with something that doesn't affect anything else. You say, oh, well, it's inflation. Because inflation, you had a bad stream last night. Okay. That doesn't explain how I've had good streams since inflation started earlier this year. That doesn't explain how there were other really good streams this week, you know? And that's why overall, I'm not going to sit here and freak out about it. I'm not going to sit here and be like, I had one bad stream this week and that's the end of everything. That'd be pretty ridiculous and unfair and just dramatic of me. I'm not doing it. You notice, I'm talking about this from a very analytical perspective. I'm not freaking out and saying, oh my God, oh, the world is ending, oh. I'm not going to do.
Yeah, you made a special fucking beg video not fucking a month before it because you're lacking support. And you fucking dismissed inflation as a potential reason as to why you're not getting support because it didn't affect your previous fucking streams. Which just doesn't make fucking sense, whatever. Jesus Christ, oh man. But yeah. Well, basically trying to dismiss inflation as a possibility as to why support. You know, inflation is not allowed to be used as an excuse as to why he's not getting enough support these days. There's an excuse he used back in 2022. This is what Phil's streams were like in 2022. And as you go through time, we're going up higher and higher to more recent times. And yes, he had some well-supported streams, but he also has a lot more red creeping in there. And as you go on for more time throughout the year, throughout the rest of 2022, there was more red creeping in there. More red, more red, more red. There's plenty of blue as well. Plenty of green. But as you go higher up throughout 2023, you see those start to be, you know, few and far between. Especially in night streams. The night streams are particularly more red. Phil had a mini vest streak. A little miniature vest streak Phil had. Didn't fucking last too long though. It died again. And now we're in fucking territory here where Phil is struggling a bit. Support is not there for him. And these days, look at the amount of red now on the screen. Compare it to a year ago, look at all that red. Having said that though, he has been pushing for hat goals every single fucking time as well. At a bare minimum, and he got that recently. What is React crap? Mainly thanks to a $50 tip from some, I can't even mind who it was, I think it was Lisa Lou or something. $112 for Like a Dragon, Gaiden, $125 for Street Fighter 6, Starfield had 131, $145 for Comcast Drama. He's really been relying on the drama lately, big time. It's just been, it's been fucking crazy. Give me a second here. Sorry, I'm just checking Discord for a second. Hold on. Give me a second here. Give me a second just to sort something out. I think Meester wants to have a word, but so I'm going to drag him into my call I've got here going on now. So Meester, if you're listening, pal, just click on the invite and hop on. I sent you a wee invite there, so just hop on. I mean, it's just easier. It's hard to kind of answer the call, you know, as is, doing anything else. But I think Meester wants to have a wee word. So just hop on a call when you're ready, Meester, and we can have a wee blever. But yeah, it's been... Phil's been so fucking... Lately, he has been quite frustrating, but he's been frustrating for a long time. It's been for a long time, he's been extremely irritable to people with his attitude, his conduct, his, you know, he expects these things. You know, it's just, the narrative seems to never really change much. It's a fucking weird thing. Oh, Phil's starting, fucking ready for that. What's Phil saying? They don't really have anything bringing them in big bucks anymore. GTA Online is a win down. I guess we're about to start the bingo, so let's all get prepared for the bingo. I'm going to pause this right now before it starts. Meester, are you still floating about, or you want to say anything, pal? Can he hear? So Meester joined the call, but I can't hear him. So I don't know if Meester's microphone is working or whatever, but I cannot hear him in Discord at all. So I'm not sure what's going on with Meester's microphone. I mean, he's on the call, but I can't. There's nothing coming through at my end. So I'm not sure what's going on there. I assume everything's okay at my end. I don't think there's anything wrong at my end. Yeah, Meester, you may want to just make sure your microphone settings are okay. Like, go your settings and just make sure everything's okay at your end, because I mean, I haven't changed anything at my end, so it should all be good. But anyway, and while we wait to see if Mr. can sort out the issues he's having to try and, you know, get talking, I need a number. Can somebody in the chat please give me a number and I will use that for today's bingo card. That wasn't me. I can hear that alright. I think Mr. pressed my soundboard. I have a Discord soundboard as well. I think Mr. pressed it. I can hear that perfectly fine. I'm sure you guys can hear it as well, but I still cannot hear Mr. whatsoever. The very first number in chat I saw was from Culamp. Culamp, I believe, was the first one, with a number 11. The Scotsman's favourite number, number 11. There we go. So I'm going to type in 11 on the bingo card here to randomise a card. I forgot to change the centre square. I guess Phil's still a victim regardless, forever. So there we go. The bingo card we have for today's bingo antics is right here, and this is how the card looks for today. We have Phil to say new games, you know what I mean. Him doing siege mode, which is where he folds his arms. Him getting a good old turbo nose, and him burping. The second row is Phil saying I would argue, sister channel, million, update, and friend. The third row is Phil saying addition, him scratching a stash, him being all victim mode, him saying goal and react. The fourth row is Phil saying wow, now, a limit to explain, community, and him flailing his arms. The fifth and final row is Phil saying idiot, him touching his face, him saying on demand, him doing scat talk, and finally him chewing water. That's the bingo card we have for today's fun and games, and of course we have a very unique, specific background for the bingo card. Thanks to Nerd Brew. Nerd Brew submitted a whole bunch of bingo backgrounds, and I'm using one of them for today's bingo. So there we go. So also, before you even start properly, the aim of the game is to try and get a full house on the bingo card you see before you. And if we do get a full house, one of you guys can potentially win a prize, but only if you leave a comment in the community post, which is linked in the description of this live chat. And there's a variety of ways for us to actually get a full house on the card you see. If Phil snorts 20 times or burps 10 times before we start recording for gameplay for YouTube, sorry, before he starts recording for gameplay for YouTube, that gives us all a free space. If he gets 100 likes and blows bubbles for his audience, that too will give us a free space, but only if he does it before he starts recording for gameplay for YouTube. And finally, of course, the last way for us to get a free space, if we get 100 likes on this very bingo stream right here. Not only will that give us a free space as well, but you guys also get to enjoy the bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. Just want to give a quick shout out to Tacozilla for the thumbnail. Oh, I mean, Tacozilla was responsible for the cucumber part of the thumbnail. He took that little screenshot and added a cucumber, and I thought, I'm going to fucking throw that in my thumbnail. And yeah, so big ups to Tacozilla for his artistic, creative work. And I thought I'd throw. I was the one that thought I was just throwing an angry looking RT right behind him for Phil stealing his whole fucking shtick. So there you go. But yeah, I mean that's covered all the bases, I think. Ready to start bingo, of course, and yeah, I'm going to start off at 1.25 speed. Mister, I will say, if you do get your microphone sorted properly, I mean, I don't know why I can't hear you. I should be able to hear you. I haven't changed any settings at my end, so I'm not sure why it's not coming through. But if you get it sorted, man, also let me know. Even speak up, whoever, you know. I'm ready to hear, put it that way. Ready to hear you if you're able to fucking say anything, pal. But yeah, I still nothing at my end yet. Nothing coming through. So good luck trying to sort it though. Let's just get on with bingo, and hopefully we'll hear from Mister soon. Oh god. Let's skip that shit. Fucking crap. It's gonna be a long intro as well, so I'm just gonna fucking fast forward through this. Here we go.
Good morning, everyone. The snow is falling, the weather is cold, and the Level 1 podcast never gets old. I don't know why I just rhymed that like that, but today is a brand new day. How are you all? It is Monday, the 4th of December, 2023. I am DSP, and I welcome you here.
For fuck's sake, Meester. Stop playing random fucking Discord sounds. Jesus Christ. I mean, like, if you get your microphone sorted, cool, but, you know, I'm fucking... Don't just fucking scare me with that. Fucking noisy as hell. Jesus. Mister's fucking sabotaging the fucking bingo by having fun with a Discord soundboard.
To the frozen wastes of Washington, United States. That rhymed too. I really didn't mean to rhyme that one. That one just rhymed by complete chance. Almost like a complete happenstance. Okay, I gotta stop with this. What am I, in a Rankin Bass Christmas special? Anyway, How are you guys doing? I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're doing better than me yet again. Yet again. Because, ladies and gentlemen...
Well, hold on, I hear voices in my head. They talk to me. Is this finally me still coming through? Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you, you soundboard happy fucking chappy. How are you doing?
Do excuse me.
Yeah. Did you want to talk about something, or do you just want to press buttons on the soundboard?
No, I just wanted to derail the stream.
Oh, for fuck's sake, you're worse than a Vega, for fuck's sake. Oh god, I just be thinking you had something in your mind, something you wanted to talk about, and it's just like, no, I'm just fucking wanting to cause chaos wherever I fucking go. Oh, mission accomplished. Let's crack on with the fucking bingo.
Yeah, say something.
I have a story to tell you about last night, because yesterday was React Day, which means it was my weekly day to do my React show, DSP versus the Internet. But because I had done that, there also were some private React videos that I had to create for people who pledged to my Patreon. And because of that, I took the night off from streaming, not from work, certainly, but from streaming, in order to film, upload, and provide those videos to those who had, purchased them. It did not go well. Let's put it that way. I think, you know the saying, if anything can go wrong, it will go wrong? I think in this case, the phrase should be, if anything can go wrong, it'll go wrong, but in a way that you never expected, or every possible which way, so that when you think that you've got one thing solved, 10 more things creep up, and then next thing you know, it's like 3 a.m., and you still haven't figured out the problem.
Yeah, Phil had more internet problems.
That's probably the more accurate description. I will tell you the story this morning of what happened last night. It's okay.
It's not much of a fucking story, for fuck's sake. I'm going to tell you guys a fucking story. Look, he tried to make some Patreon videos, some of them corrupted, and he tried to fucking uncorrupt them using some sort of tool he's never used before. There's not much.
What kind of videos
there.
does Phil even make on Patreon? Excuse me.
Yeah, so mainly the ones that he makes are for somebody called Slayer. He's a very unique person. He's a very unique fan of DSP, and he's constantly giving Phil like $50 to $100 per month to try and get specific videos made.
Oh.
And he'll send Phil like a link to videos that he wants him to react to specifically. And a lot of the times it's things like K-pop and all that shit, you know. I think he's from Singapore or something. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, he's got his own. So any video that Phil makes him, he will upload to his own channel. Because obviously once Phil makes a video, that's the person that paid for its property. That's how Phil sees that kind of thing. But so yeah, so apparently some of these videos corrupted for Phil last night, so he tried to fucking uncorrupt them.
I can actually tell it publicly because in particular, the person who purchased several private React videos this month, Slayer, is okay with me talking about it publicly. In fact,
several implies there's more than 2. It is 50.
Even names drops the man. Good lord.
Yes, there's $50 per video, I believe, and Slayer has said he's got several this month apparently. So that implies at least 3, in my opinion.
Whenever Phil speaks of Patreon videos, he only ever speaks of React videos. Is he literally just making nothing but boring-ass React content for his patrons? And is that all he's offering?
I mean,
Or does he literally offer to do anything?
Hey, so hold on, let me find his Patreon page. Give me a second here. Yes. I don't want to get it wrong, you know what I mean? So I'd rather just go to the fucking source of his Patreon and read out what he offers for the support. Right, so. Oh, a second, hold on. Oh, we can remove that, can close that. Cool. So, no, that's not it. Where's the website going? Where's the page going? Here, okay, Darcy Phil Patreon. Okay, here we go. So he has different member perks, you know. You can spend like, well, obviously these are UK prices, you know, so it's like £4.50 a month, £8.50 a month, and £17.
Get recognition for your support. Boo!
It's just, be a part of my Q&A show, £17 a month. Patreons who donate at least $20 a month will receive priority
Is that
access.
seriously it, man?
No, it gets worse than that. Priority
Get
access.
off on this.
Priority access for Ask the King, a show he's not done in like, you know, 8 months or so. So his highest tier perk is or something. Well, no, one of his highest tiers perks. Sorry, is or something that doesn't exist anymore. Here's the last one: private React or Q&A video for $50. Patrons who donate $50 or more a month will receive a personalised video from me, roughly 15 to 20 minutes in length. You will be able to submit a question questions which I will answer in the video, and it will personally address the patron. Think of it as your own personal edition of Ask the King in a way. In addition, something that has become very popular are private DSP React videos, where I watch a piece of content and react to it just for you. I like how instead of Phil has a typo here.
Literally paying for Sundays.
When I watch a piece of contact, Phil has it written as I just realised it's not full screen. Yeah, let's spot the typo here. What a fucking dumbass typo from Phil here. Fucking settle. Private DSP React videos where I watch a piece of contact and react to it just for you. Oh my god. You're then able to keep that video and do it as you please because you own it. I've reacted to K-pop, tourism videos, space-time/scientific documentaries, and many more types of videos. However, I do reserve the right to refuse a video if one... Oh, hold on. Sorry. Have a chat. Jesus. Thank you very much to Kel Denson for a super chat who says, a daily reminder of Cat.
She's a big fucking bitch.
There we go. Daily reminder of Cat. She's a big fucking bitch. Had to be done, you know what I mean? He wanted it played. Had to be done. But yeah, so Phil offers this perk for $50 per month. And Slayer apparently wanted several of these videos, which means that in theory
I'm convinced he gets off on it.
Yeah. And Slayer uploads all these to his channel.
Must.
I mean, I can't even...
There's literally no other reason to pay for this stuff. Nobody enjoys his React content. Even his viewers don't enjoy it, by his and our logic, since they don't really support it now, do they?
It is what it is, so that's Phil's fucking Patreon. So, recent posts by DSP. 7th of December 2022, we're almost at the 1 year anniversary. We are literally 3 days away from the 1 year anniversary of Phil's last post.
And 1 month away from mine.
Look how often he updates the fucking Patreon. He had 2 posts in the entirety of 2022. Before that it was 2018. And 2017. He used to do it so fucking regularly.
Good God. It's a lot of money in his bank account, that's for sure.
Bloody hell, man. So,
what a waste of precious time.
David Riley saying, so for $65 Australian dollars, I could get Phil to react to a black metal song? I mean, yes. You could. If that's what you wanted, you could do that. Anyway, that is Phil's fucking...
So I couldn't let him... Excuse me. I couldn't pay him to dance or anything like that. He only will film a React video if I gave him $50.
He does have some specific things, like he won't talk about the tractor things. He doesn't want to talk, address that kind of stuff.
Yes,
of
course.
I don't think he'd make Phil dance because he'll probably say his back will hurt or whatever. You couldn't get him to do push-ups well because, anything
Indeed.
like that. I know, but yeah, it's mainly for Slayer's benefit. It's like fucking the Patreon React videos are...
She's a big fucking bitch.
Alright, you fucking found a soundboard, forget it. But yeah, it's mainly Slayer that fucking requests these fucking videos. So it forces Phil to give up a night stream once a month so he can film the private Patreon videos mainly for Slayer.
Slayer always uploads any private React videos that he purchases from me via a Patreon.
It was a snort. It was a snort and I've counted it. So.
I can't help but laugh whenever he just stops completely and tilts his head down. Just.
So Prophet sent me.
Pardon my disruption.
Prophet has sent me something which could help DSP out magnificently in the long term. It's an OBS setting for when you're recording your videos. If you record it as a fragmented MP4, it won't corrupt. So that's how Phil can avoid having corrupted fucking videos. By changing his recording format to empty fragmented MP4. That's the impression I'm getting anyway, so cheers Prophet for sending that on. So anyway, let's get back to the bingo before we get fucking too far behind.
Patreon pledge to his own YouTube channel so that people can watch it publicly, okay? But it was funny because last night I'm having all these issues, and I actually had 3 different people contact me, one via Twitter, one via email, and one via a YouTube comment, all asking, hey Phil, did you forget to upload the daily wrap last night? Because it's not there, and you always upload it like clockwork, and it's not there, and we're wondering what happened because we were interested in hearing, how everything went with your private react stuff. And I'm like, no, the reason I didn't upload it is because I can't, right? So, anyway, I'm going to talk about that today. In addition, we have a couple gaming news stories to talk about this morning that are kind of interesting. I think you'll find these
like
fun
GTA
to talk
6
about.
maybe.
And then, of course, the hype is building. Because if you're not aware, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow morning is the day when the Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer will officially release from Rockstar. It is the first trailer they are releasing. Likely there'll be many more after, but it's the first official piece of information.
Okay,
we are going
pause
to
it
get
for a moment, please,
Alright.
if you don't mind.
Done?
Any other streamer, I imagine, would have a huge watch party of the trailer.
But it's 6 AM Phil's
they'll
time.
obviously
He doesn't
won't
want
do
to
that.
sacrifice his precious fucking sleep. So there's no way he's sacrificing
God,
fucking sleep, 6 AM. The
Go
only
to bed
time,
early then.
The only time
Don't do
that
a night
Phil-
stream.
The only time that Phil sees a fucking clock at 6 AM is if he's still fucking awake. This is the only time,
Drunk tweeting.
pretty much.
from Rockstar Games about GTA 6.
Like,
So,
I'm not
people will
even-
be micro
And you go.
I'm not even very interested in GTA 6, but I'll obviously watch the trailer
I think
the
most of
moment
us
it
will,
comes
yeah.
out.
Most of us play it well. In fact, I was thinking of doing like a members only like stream if I can. It's 2 PM my time it comes out, so I am technically working at that time. But if I manage to get through a lot of things and I have time, I might just do a wee special members stream react thing if I can. But technically it's during my work, so don't tell my boss.
analyzing this trailer. Every single frame of the trailer will be dissected, analyzed, and of course monetized for YouTube content. Now, am I going to do that? No. What I'll do is watch the trailer and talk about it on tomorrow's podcast.
Yes,
if
you
you guys
will.
want me to see a live react to that trailer, I consider doing it next week on my.
So you are
reaction to DSP
monetizing
Bingo
it.
on Sunday. Just like yesterday, if you guys aren't aware, I reacted to the Fallout TV trailer on that show. So, all right. So let's go ahead
That
and
show. Just do
let's
it
get
on your
into the
main
topics I
channel,
want to
man.
talk about today before we get to anything else. I guess what we should do. How about this? Let's do the schedule quickly first. Let's get that out of the way so you guys know what to expect this week coming up, and then we'll jump into the story about the private react fiasco from last night, and then we'll talk about other things. Okay? So, excuse me. All right. Sorry about that. Okay, so schedule for the week. After today's Level 1 podcast, Super Mario RPG Remake continues. We're in the end game, meaning we're 12 hours in. This game can be beaten in roughly 15 hours. So if we were just to do story elements today, we could absolutely beat
yes,
the game
Phil,
today.
we know what the end game is.
Yes. However, there's apparently new content in this game added for this special version. Now, I don't know what that content is. Hello, Jasper Kitty. I don't know what that content is because I've never played this version before. Since I never played it, I can't tell you. No, I don't spoil myself. In addition, there's 2 optional super bosses. The final version of Jinx back at Monstro Town, as well as the Final Fantasy Easter egg Kulex, who I did take on once earlier on when we hit Monstro Town the first time, and he handed me my ass in a paper bag because he's crazy tough. He's the toughest thing in the game. So, let's see how today's stream goes. All right, and give it a shot. Let's see, if we beat it today, great. If we don't beat it today, that's okay. We could do one more stream maybe to wrap it up. But either way, we are definitely approaching the end of Super Mario RPG, which is great because there's 2 other new games premiering this week that people are going to want more, I know. Okay? So, Super Mario RPG end game stream today, although we might not necessarily beat the game today. Okay? Tonight on the late stream, I'm pretty hyped for this. Ladies and gentlemen, at 6:45 p.m. Pacific time tonight, it is Street Fighter 6, Dalsim, 4-star Diamond and beyond ranked matches. After last time around, I had played Street
Oh, that's
Fighter
gonna be a
6
shit
as my
show.
ranking matches and placement matches with Dalsim. I ended up in 3-star Diamond. I was kicking ass. I was beating everyone.
No. We have a policy on this fucking show. We have a policy on Bingo. When Phil starts talking about Street Fighter, we speed this some bitch up.
Every Diamond player I faced, I was defeating. In fact, during my placements, I beat soundly a 4-star diamond cami twice. So because of that, they placed me really high.
She's a big
And then over the
fucking
course of that streak,
bitch.
I actually won so much. I had multiple big win streaks with
Calm the fuck down with the soundboard stuff, man. You're overdoing it, pal. It's a luxury, man. It's no.
Am I being a little too annoying?
It's just tone it down in the soundboard.
Should I maybe
stuff.
leave?
No, I'm not telling you if I can leave, but just tone it down in the soundboard stuff, pal.
Dalsim. I got the 4-star diamond. Pretty darn good. And the thing is, playing with Dalsim, I feel pretty confident now. I'm getting much better with this character. I'm making it so that I don't get trapped in the corner, which is his weakness.
Yeah, getting much better.
My zoning's getting much better. My combo ability and knowing what to do in
Sure.
each situation is getting much better, and I'm learning some matchups now. So I'm just getting better and better. And this is great. I'm actually really enjoying
Yeah,
Dalsim.
sure. You're not
So
just
definitely,
saying nothing
those
I
streams
can
that I
do
did
half the
casual play
time.
where a lot of people gave me crap and were like, oh, you're wasting time, just get to rank. They paid off. They paid dividends. Can you imagine if I had rushed to rank and only placed in like gold or platinum, and now I had to grind endlessly for 10
Okay,
to 20
stop a moment again.
But why does it matter though? Why does it matter? He's trying to.
I know. This just
He wants to fucking. He's desperate to fucking
Bothered me
convey
for a
to
little
everyone. He's desperate to fucking make sure his audience doesn't believe he's a fucking tryhard. But look at him here
Yeah, face.
with his fancy little game
Brat boy.
joypad and everything. It's so fucking frustrating, man. He's desperate as well to try and not convey himself as some sort of fucking
this has been
tryhard.
bothering me for a bit. Because, like, the average player at high or low levels will alternate between just labbing the character and training and playing matches with them, right? And Phil seems to think that he just needs to beat up and that's training for him. He spent 3 streams wasting time in casual, and it's still going to be a mess for him to get to ranked.
Exactly. So this is what Phil's biggest problem is, right? When it comes to things like Street, not even just Street Fighter, games in general. People refuse to not play a game off stream because it means you won't be able to monetize it. He cannot play. I think at one time he said one time ever.
He doesn't care about the money, Jed.
He won't play games off stream to fucking practice that way. It must be monetizable for the most part. He very rarely fucking ever plays a game off stream, whatever, like before a stream or maybe fucking whenever. No, it doesn't. Not even his fucking day off. He doesn't even play games for fun on his day off, or not even for fun, but just to try and get a bit better at a game or something. And so Phil is. You can try all he wants. He's not a tryhard, but he is absolutely a goddamn tryhard at his fucking game.
Look at that face.
Yeah, it's a face. You just want to punch that face repeatedly until it just stops.
Absolutely retarded.
Nicely, can I get a good fucking freeze frame here? Let's see. I don't know.
Immediately send it to me.
It's a bit bloody, that's the thing. That's,
might do something
that's the
truly
kind of
close with
thing.
it.
It's a wee bit bloody though, you know what I mean? Because he's moving, so. As the one does.
Suits me.
Yeah, okay, I'll see if I can do it. Hold on. Give me a second here. Take a screenshot here. There we go. Go here. And there we go. And hold on. Actually, give me a second here. I need to use the website. There we go. Phil's got a dented hair.
Hold here.
Very interesting dent head going on right there. So there we go. We got a fucking thing done there.
Phil with the oddly shaped hair.
Apparently, his nickname in high school generally was Phil with the oddly shaped head. Like he claims that's what they called him. Phil himself said that he was called that. So make of that what you will.
hours to get to diamond. Now I'm in freaking diamond. You see, I'm there already.
I'm a freaking diamond. I'm so proud of myself, dude.
I'm happy about this. I hope that you guys are too. All right. So, yeah, it's good stuff. I hope that you guys are excited. I'm excited for this content coming up, and it's absolutely. I'm excited. It's good stuff. All right. Now, guys, give me 1 second. I want to see what Jasper's up to. Give me 1 second.
And he mutes the microphone and fucks off. All right.
Which, may I add, is a space on my bingo card.
Oh, you made your own
So there we
bingo
go.
card, did you? That's right. They say imitation is a sincerest form of flattery, so I'll take that as a compliment, I guess. He is though. Remember, this is 1.5 speed.
Good to know that you invented bingo, Jed.
Everyone knows I invented bingo.
fuck's sake! Jesus! Christ!
Make the bad man stop.
Yo, Phil.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up!
She's a big She's a big fucking bitch! This is the fucking Shawshank Redemption, right?
I love
With
that
more
song
talent
so
than shit,
much.
No fucking redemption.
Shut up, bitch!
Hey, come on now. Am I being that rude?
Make the bad man stop.
Wait, what's he doing? Does cat walk? Remind me.
This is a long time we've been away for.
Jesus! Christ!
Like, did I forget he's got work to do? Something. Isn't like about 2 whole minutes he's been away for.
Did he touch his face at all?
Yeah, it already happened.
Hold on. Cool. Gonna put that on my card then. As one does.
Nope.
That's good. You know what?
She's a big fucking bitch! She's a big fucking bitch!
Shut up, bitch!
Oh, that was perfectly timed, I have to say.
This is the fucking Shawshank Redemption, right? But with more tunneling through shit and no fucking redemption.
All right, I'm back. Okay,
He's back. He's
so,
back.
As I was saying before I was...
What did he do?
It's just one of those days.
KJ, get up.
So tonight, Street Fighter 6, ranked with
playing
Dalcine.
these days.
I'm excited to see how it goes. I'm hoping it goes really well. So far, it's gone really well. I'm feeling more confident with the character. So we'll find out tonight on the late stream. I hope you'll join me for that, okay? All right, tomorrow, we're doing something new, and we're doing something you guys have asked for a while now. Tomorrow is the premiere of RoboCop, all right? You've asked me for RoboCop for weeks. Burger. When is RoboCop? When is going on with RoboCop? Will you play RoboCop? Do you like RoboCop? Have you seen RoboCop? Are you interested in RoboCop?
Why does he hiss like
we
that?
want RoboCop. How about RoboCop? Hey, you heard about RoboCop? Ever been to Detroit? Because RoboCop takes place there. And so all these questions bombarding me. And then finally, I told you guys a couple weeks ago, if you guys really want it, you know, the next game.
Hold on. Pause it for a moment, will you? And I'll stop derailing in a minute, but does he not understand? Why does he act as though this is something to complain about? RoboCop, you're asking me for RoboCop. Okay, I'll do it. Screw you. Why? He genuinely does not understand supply and demand.
I mean,
It
it's
seems to
something.
me, at least.
He's always asking
just-
for his audience. To
He
kinda-
spins this like he's complaining.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, isn't it
His
nice?
audience, didn't his audience give him this game for free?
3 of them did.
Or am I missing something?
3 of them gave him the game.
Huh?
3 of them.
Oh yeah, 3 of them did.
Yeah. But it's one of those things. It's
Why
it's a
is he
good thing.
complaining?
It's just the way
He
it
has a
is.
free game. People are asking for it. There might be support. And he's just sitting here. You're all asking me to play this game. Why are you all asking me to play this game? RoboCop. God damn it, man.
It
Even
genuinely
if he's
doesn't
not
appreciate
complaining,
it.
he
It-
sounds like he is.
It just does not appreciate his fucking fans.
He
tell
would
you
love to. I bet he would love to just sit there and just have the money roll in and not have to do
Well,
anything.
No shit. I think, to be fair, I think most people would fucking quite enjoy that kind of scenario, to be honest. But,
Oh, hell no.
Here's a situation, though. Here's Phil laying the foundations, okay? If the game doesn't perform well, you can immediately turn around to the audience and blame them. Because he's setting up the fucking foundations to blame them if it's not well supported, if it's not well received from his audience when he's playing the game. If the support is not there, then the fucking foundation's been laid. Phil can just turn around and say, you
It
guys
means the
wanted
audience
this.
didn't like it.
You guys gave me the game for free, some of you guys, and you guys really wanted to see me play this game, and it's not supported, so I can't keep playing it.
If he were a little smarter, he might just say, "You guys gave me this game for free," which means this is going to sound very stupid. Which means, oh, for God's sake, I've forgotten now.
I can't get what you're saying, like, because technically Phil's not invested in the game, so if it doesn't do well, no skin off his back, because he's not losing out. And he kind of made that point a couple of days ago. He said for the next few games, Phil hasn't actually invested any money into it. Because a couple of games are Game Pass games as well, or something is coming up. So yeah, Phil has already said that if the games don't perform well, at least he knows he hasn't lost money by buying the game outright, because Robocop was given to him, and all these other games as well were Game Pass games, whatever. So technically, therefore, there's the Ubisoft games, and Ubisoft game coming out as well, which is technically a game. Well, not a Game Pass game, but it's cheaper on Ubisoft. Apparently, if you have Ubisoft's fucking pass or something. But yeah, he's already alluded to his audience that he's not going to lose out if the games don't perform well anyway.
It was so in demand. Someone donated it, and then someone else donated it, and then someone else donated it. No exaggeration, 3 different people donated RoboCop. Okay? So because of that, tomorrow during the premiere stream, not only will we be playing RoboCop on the Xbox Series X, but I'll be donating 2 different copies of RoboCop. I think 1 copy is on Xbox, and I think 1 copy may be a Steam copy. I don't know, I have to check. Because now I've had these things sitting in my email for a while, ready to be given out, okay? So not only are we playing RoboCop, but 2 people will get RoboCop tomorrow on the premiere live stream, so that'll be pretty exciting. I've heard good things about it. Some people really like the game. Hopefully it's good. You know, you guys have wanted it for so long. I hope that you guys will join me for that tomorrow.
Somebody
okay?
better yoink it.
Then tomorrow night, on the late stream, it is More Like a Dragon Gaiden. The very chill, awesome game set in the Yakuza universe. The backstory of Kazuma Kiryu, what he was doing between Yakuza 6 and 7, and why he got involved in the plot of Yakuza 7, in the capacity that he did. It's a great game. I'm really enjoying it. It actually had crossover content with Judgment, which was really neat, and has a whole bunch of open world questing and fun. It's a really chill late night stream game. I'm looking forward to more. Then on Wednesday, it is more new stuff, because on Wednesday, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 updates with Warzone 3, the 3rd iteration of...
Excuse me.
Go on.
My apologies. The dents must be so stupid, man. If he has to tell them this every single day. Oh, look what I did yesterday. Look what I'm going to do this week. Every goddamn day.
Yeah, that's why I fucking... this is...
Oh,
so,
he must think they are.
it's kind of like a
His chat
religion or
rails
a
on him
cult.
constantly.
It's kind of like a religion or a cult that Phil operates, okay? If he drums in the same message into their heads day after day after day after day, it's how he fucking uses hypnosis to indoctrinate them all. I mean,
More of a cult, I'd say.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's like he treats it like it as a fucking goddamn cult by repeating the same fucking narrative over and over and over and over and over again.
The Warzone map in this game, and I'll be checking it out. Now, I really hope that they do actually come out with this on time. And the reason I say that is because I'm being told it's supposed to release in the morning rather than like an overnight update. It's supposed to be in the morning, and that makes me nervous because obviously, as you guys know, my gameplay roughly starts around 12:45 p.m. Pacific time, and it's about a 3-hour stream of gameplay. But if everyone is rushing to try to download this giant update, because these updates are huge. This is not like, oh, it'll be like a small 2 gig update. This is gonna end up being, I guarantee you, like 50 to 100 gigs to get this Warzone update. It absolutely makes me nervous that if everyone's trying to get it in the morning, that ain't gonna work. We're gonna be ultra slow. I hope it works. If it does, I want to play it as the daytime stream on Wednesday. People are waiting for Warzone in this version of Modern Warfare. This is the new one. I wasn't gonna play the old one. What was the point? This is the brand new one, and I certainly hope that you guys will join me for it. And then on Wednesday night, it's up in the air. Wednesday night, we could do another stream of Street Fighter 6, or Wednesday night, we could do RoboCop. So I'm kind of open to whatever you guys want. I feel like if you guys really like RoboCop, then you'll probably want to see more of it right away on Wednesday night. But maybe if I do so well in Street Fighter and you want to see me really push for Master, then we can do that. Thing is, on Friday, I'm doing Street Fighter again. Because on Friday, remember, Thursday's my day off for streaming, so I won't be here. Friday, it's the premiere of Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, the other new game coming out that I'm very excited for.
It's the premiere.
And then Friday night Fights, when I'm going to play Street Fighter Ranked anyway.
Why is he excited for this
we'll
random-ass movie tie-in?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Isn't that what Avatar is? It's a movie tie-in?
I think so. I've not actually done much research into it. I think it might be.
Hold on. Let me just Google it.
Yeah, I've not done my own research, you know what I mean? But yeah, I think Phil's mainly excited about it because it won't cost him as much money. So there's less risk.
Yes, it is. Movie tie-ins don't exactly tend to be good.
Usually not, no usually.
They might be fine, but not great.
I can't actually think of like one extremely solid movie tie-in game. I'm trying to think. Also, there's been games that have been made into movies, like, Tomb Raider's been made into movies, and Uncharted, and those are questionable movies as well, you know what I mean? So it kind of, but it doesn't usually translate well the other way around as well. Spider-Man, I guess, technically. Spider-Man is like a movie tie-in game. I've always thought of it as a comedy tie-in.
Yes, but
And Doom.
Yeah, screw the comics, man. I don't want to talk about those. I don't like comics.
I mean, each to their own.
Amongst the audience here, I'll see your feedback or whatever, and try to figure out exactly what it is that we're going to do for the rest of the week in regards to like Wednesday night and stuff like that. I hope this sounds good. I know people have been asking for new content and new games for a few weeks now, which is fine. I get it. When you see the same games over and over, you tend to get a little bored, and that's why we're mixing things up. I hope that this is sufficient for you. This is what you've been asking for. People wanted RoboCop for a damn month.
Not necessarily, Phil.
right,
I mean, there's plenty of content creators. Weird ass head shake.
You've been asking
There's
for it
plenty
for a
of
damn
content creators
month.
who are devoted to the one game.
You've been asking for this for a damn month. Way to fucking make your audience feel appreciated for them giving you a suggestion of what games to play. Is it if they've been asking for it for a damn month, they clearly
Like, he
want you to
skipped
see
Lords
you
of
play
the Fallen.
Yeah, because it's not lies
And I guess Baldur's Gate 3 means nothing to him.
Baldur's Gate 3, let's being realistic, and Phil has kind of been a bit transparent about it as well. It's too long a game for him.
It's not too long. It's not like he has to play all of it, right? Like, his dents just want him to play the game.
Yeah.
That's about it. I don't think his dents really care whether or not he rage quits a game or finishes it. Why does he place so much value on that when nobody else seems to?
I don't know.
He really needs to overhaul his content strategy, man. It's not working for him.
Yeah, he's got a terrible... I mean, he's a master of his own schedule, and he's always complaining about not having time to do things. He's his own boss. He can really dictate what happens and when it happens.
And Avatar is pretty much the last game of the year. There are, I'm sure, other minor titles, but it's the last big game from a big studio coming out in 2023, okay?
Oh, right, it is an Ubisoft
now,
game,
a few quick reminders.
I understand now.
Number one, please continue to nominate your favorite playthroughs of the year. Whatever you watched this year that you really liked. It could have been a game that you found was a really great game, or maybe a game you thought sucked ass, but you still enjoyed the fact that I covered it. Maybe it's a multiplayer experience that you know doesn't have a snowball chance of hell game of the year, but you really enjoyed watching me play multiplayer over the year, right? Think about that kind of stuff. Because this year, along with my Game of the Year awards and my year-end series of disappointing Games of the Year countdown, there is a countdown that you determine, and it is called the Viewer's Choice Best Playthroughs
Zelda
of 2023.
on the disappointing Games of the Year countdown?
I imagine so.
I imagine he will, because Twitter really didn't take kindly to him insulting the game.
It wasn't just the fact that he was insulting it. It was a kind of insults and why he was insulting it. People took exception for why he had these reasons for insulting the game.
Press R, hold up, release.
And him just pressing the bow button like an absolute idiot.
It's like, why did they get struck by lightning?
My all-time favorite clip. Mainly because that's how I was introduced to Phil. I found out about him through Zelda.
Well, there you go.
Right now by typing !best of 2023 into the chat. And then I'll bring up the link. You go over to the thread, and you can post up your favorite playthroughs of the year. I'm going to have that run till around the middle of the month, and then I'm going to do a poll based off the most nominated playthroughs, and you guys will vote, and that's going to be a series at the end of the year, so please do that. I also want to thank any channel members over on my React channel, DSP React, who have nominated Christmas specials for me to watch and review for that channel. I'm probably going to start watching something tonight. I'm going to review that thread tonight and see what people have nominated and go from there, pick something.
Yeah, watch television,
and watch something, and probably put out a review tomorrow or Wednesday night. More than likely Wednesday night. For that, and get that Christmas spirit going over on DSP React, okay? But speaking of which, if you didn't see yesterday, great React show on DSP React. Not only was there a lot of Christmas-themed stuff that we watched together, but also the Fallout TV trailer. I watched the whole thing and live reacted to it. So that'll be going live on that channel over the course of the week, along with all the other React stuff that I did. That's YouTube.com/@DSP React. That's how you can find my React channel and all my React content, okay? All right, so I think I have the schedule out of the way. I just want to remind everyone also, I will be making threads for the Christmas marathon very soon. In fact, I'm thinking maybe tomorrow during the morning stream during this very podcast. What I will do is set those up so you guys can start to nominate games for my Christmas marathon coming up on December 23rd.
What did he do that?
Members will have priority to nominate and pick a game, while standard viewers also will be creating a list that'll be voted on. I'm very curious to see what games you want to see me play during Christmas. Because hey, a game we wanted to see Phil play, but he didn't get around to, right? So, you know, just notably some of the games like 2 stars, Baldur's Gate 3, you know, stuff like that. Or what about multiplayer stuff? Maybe by then, you guys will be like, man, I want to see more Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer, and Phil hasn't played it in weeks, let's see that. Or, hey, Phil's doing really good in Street Fighter 6, let's see some of that. Or, well, maybe Warzone 3 is really good, and you want to see me do some Battle Royale. I've actually done that in previous Christmas marathons. I've played Battle Royale per your request. Okay? So just a few ideas I'm throwing out there. I have no idea what you guys really will nominate, okay? But that's the point, is that you guys pick, and we narrow it down, and there'll probably be like 3 games that'll be played during the Christmas event, okay? Cool. Okay. Now, I got all that out of the way. I want to talk about last night. So last night, I actually didn't stream. I set apart my night time slot, when normally I'd be doing a 2 to 2.5 hour live stream, to do private React videos. And in this case, the majority of the stuff that I did was for Slayer, longtime viewer, and he's actually a night moderator. He comes by night streams and moderates. And he's okay with me talking about this, he said, because These are videos that when he gets them,
And he's in the Discord server then. Cool.
YouTube channel so people can watch them. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, this is something that I've been doing for many years, since 2015. Okay, if you go to my Patreon, which is patreon.com/darkside, and you do the highest level of pledge, which is $50, you get a private video. Now, what is the video? It's pretty much whatever you want. Originally, the idea was that it's an opportunity for a one-on-one conversation between you and me. You know, there's a big difference between, oh, I'm on a live stream with Phil and I toss him a random question, he happens to see it in chat and maybe he'll answer it quickly. Or, you know, I'm doing Q&A on his podcast or his React show, and he has kind of a lightning round turbo answer. In this case, you're basically purchasing my time. For $50 pledge, you're purchasing between 20 to 25 minutes of a video to be made, and you can ask me whatever you want. And it used to be big Q&As, like people would ask me all these questions about my life and about being a content creator, and my games, and all kinds of stuff. And people would like them. But over the years, it really didn't work out that well because I became more of an interactive streamer. So once I stopped being an on-demand YouTuber and an interactive streamer, a lot of people were like, nah, well, kind of diminished values. Yeah, it's cool to have that one-on-one conversation, and Phil will answer exactly what I'm asking in detail because I have his undivided attention as opposed to on a stream where you don't. But if I could just come by and you know, enjoy Phil's company on a live stream and maybe every once in a while get an answer randomly, I'll do that instead. So really, the private videos have fallen out of, you know, practice. Don't really do that many of them. But then last year, I started doing React content. And when I started doing that, some people had an idea, wait a minute, what if Phil could do a private React video? Can we purchase Phil's time via Patreon, and then he can make videos that are specific React content? And the answer is yes. So in the last year, no exaggeration, I've watched documentaries.
Only React content, then. Thanks for answering my question, Phil.
I've watched tourism videos. I've watched videos on philosophy, videos on science. Okay? Tons. You know, in the last year and a half, I've probably, no exaggeration, made 3 to 4 dozen of these videos. Okay? And it's fun doing it, but when I do it, I have to kind of dedicate good time to do it. And in this case, you know, this month, I had about 2 hours of videos to make for Slayer. He actually had gone kind of above and beyond this month. He really wanted to get a lot of stuff made for him. And unlike the last many months where it was a good variety of stuff like food and tourism and other things, this month Slayer wanted me to go back to K-pop stuff, okay? Now listen, I'm not a big fan of pop music. Besides maybe like Michael Jackson in the 1980s.
I'm not a big fan of Asian
stuff,
people.
Like boy band stuff in the late 90s that was unavoidable. I don't really know that much about pop music, okay? But for some reason, Slayer has found it fascinating to get my takes and my opinions on K-pop music. Now, the funny part about this, you'd be like, is why, right? Well, 15 years ago, when I started uploading my thoughts to YouTube on games, right? I never fathomed that simply playing a video game, doing this kind of reacting commentary to it, and swearing like a sailor the entire time that I did would ever get anyone's interest and anyone would care. But it did. It caught on, and now here I am 15 years later. I've been doing, you know, this kind of stuff. I've been making gameplay content on YouTube full-time for over 13 years of my life. It's been my job, okay? So it's pretty crazy to think that anyone cares, but I guess people do, for whatever reason, right? Who am I?
If you don't mind pausing.
Sorry, there you go.
Why does he place so much value on the fact that he does it full-time? I've never seen another streamer do this. I'm a full-time streamer, you guys! Why does he do that?
It's a bit of an oddity for sure. Like, it's... I guess he's trying to make himself sound more busy and important than he is.
Insecurities. Yeah, precisely. And, like, Phil, you stream less than the average stream.
I mean, yeah, a lot of streamers kind of go quite, you know, it's usually like, it's never usually like 2 a day.
Back to back.
It's usually like one big long stream they'll do, isn't it? Usually, most streamers anyway. Like, you know, they'll literally treat it like a full-time
Yeah, but Phil's got to stop to have his DoorDash. You must remember the DoorDash.
Yeah, the fucking multiple hour break in between and everything else, yeah. Yeah, Bacon saying 6 hours per day is full-time, apparently. So yeah, it's a strange one. Keep in mind, Phil like, stays out sleep until like fucking 10:30 in the morning. 15 minutes later, he rolls into the fucking, you know, this room. And you'll
I have a rather embarrassing admission to make. I have been doing that too for quite a bit. I'll stop soon enough, then I'm not proud of it.
But you're not, this is not your full-time job to do that though, is it? Phil is trying to present himself as a competent and professional streamer. When he rocks onto his fucking streams wearing Zelda fucking jammies, it's not exactly the height of professionalism from Phil to usually be late to start his streams and then fucking rock, you know, look like he's fucking just out of bed wearing fucking pajamas. It's like, make an effort, Phil. You know, he's got a fucking button-up shirt today. I was like, wow, it's like
making an effort would hurt his back though, dude.
Oh Christ, man, it's just
stupid.
It's just unreal. It really is. You know, he's trying his best to fucking like come across as more competent and more adult than, you know, he actually is.
To judge what people like. So if people want my opinions on K-pop, I guess
she's a big fucking
not saying I'm any kind of qualified authority. I think I couldn't be less qualified, but for whatever reason, there you go.
Asian
right?
people are singing bad.
And so, in regards to that, last night Slayer had an idea. He's like, I want you to make all this content for K-pop, but instead of just watching a music video and reacting and giving your thoughts, what I'd like to do is a special project, okay? Basically, what he did is he provided me with back-to-back videos. So he would give me one video and then another video. And in some cases, it was the same song twice. But it would be two different groups performing the same song in a competition, and you're supposed to judge them against each other, like which one do you think did a better job with that song? In some cases, it was an actual music video of a very popular existing K-pop group. And the videos had like over 500 million views on YouTube. But then immediately following that music video would be a stage performance by a lesser-known group or an up-and-coming group in training, trying to take their own spin on that very popular song. And you could see how different that it could come out by a different group performing it. There was actually another video that was kind of neat, where it was an incredibly popular K-pop song by the original group that performed it, and then AI sang the song afterward. AI voices, not real people. And you were supposed to take a look, can you tell the difference? Can you judge, does it sound better or worse, you know? So this is a very interesting premise, all right?
The AI of my voice.
To say the least, you know, it wasn't just, oh, just watch something, what do you think about it? It was, hey, direct comparisons, you know, an interesting thing to see, to get that kind of take on that stuff. So, for 2 hours, I sat right here, watching all these videos and making this content. And to be honest, it's enjoyable. Not all of it. You know, listen, do you think as a 41-year-old American male, I enjoy sitting here and watching, you know, a bunch of
15 years
teenage dancing guys talk about how they don't want to answer the phone anymore because a girl won't stop calling them? They broke up already. Get the message. Don't call me anymore. I'm not answering. You're not the one for me. That makes him so Do you really think I give two shits about that? I mean, right? I don't think there could be anything less interesting. But at the same time, when you compare the song with someone else performing it and a different spin. Like the group that performed after that was actually a girls group, and the girls group made it almost like the guy was a stalker. Like he wouldn't leave her alone and was trying to control her life. And then the whole point of the song when the girls performed it was, well, we've broken out of the cycle of males controlling us, and now we can be our own independent people, free from that kind of vindictive control. So it's definitely kind of interesting in that regard. Anyway, so here's the thing about making K-pop content for private React videos, okay? It has been incredibly hit or miss. And here's what I mean by that. I don't mean the content. I mean actually creating and uploading and getting this footage to Slayer over the last year and a half. Sometimes I'll do, you know, a whole hour-long video with tons of content in it, and I'll upload it and send it to Slayer, no problem, perfect. And he enjoys it, and then he gets it and he puts it on his channel, good to go. Because the thing is, when you purchase a video, a private React video from my Patreon, you own it. You have the legal rights to do whatever you want with that video. It's no longer mine. You've purchased my time. Therefore, that video is your product to do with however you desire. It's like you made a purchase, okay? So, usually, there's not an issue. Sometimes, I'll upload the video, and now there are issues, copyright issues, because we all know how YouTube works. And YouTube has some issues with copyright, with content ID matching, and things like that. Now, here's the thing. If YouTube says, oh, we detected someone else's content in your video, this music video or whatever, you've lost monetization rights, someone else claimed it. Who cares, right? Slayer doesn't care. He's not buying my time to make ad revenue. He just wants the videos. And he's curious to see what the public's take is on some of this content as well. And that's why he uploads his channel. He really enjoys that. So, that's fine. Claim it all you want. No one cares about the ad revenue. No one's looking to make any money on ad revenue on this stuff. The problem is when YouTube gets all these issues with, oh, well, block the video. And it's like, now, wait a minute. We already know it's legal, 100% legal to do React content. It's already been determined in a court of law that it is absolutely legal to make React content. And before you say, well, it doesn't apply internationally, yes, it does. Because YouTube, as a corporation, is located in California, United States of America. And that means that anyone who actively chooses to upload a video to that platform must abide by the rules of that land. So even if you're Korean and you upload a K-pop video, oh, well, that applies by the copyright rules of Korea. Wrong. You uploaded it to American YouTube, and now you have to abide by American laws, or else don't bother uploading. That's how it works. Okay.
I mean, I don't think that is how the law works, because, I mean, think of all the fucking things that if you try to fucking react to
I don't know shit about any
like, that cannot be fucking true. Can you imagine, like, just, you know, uploading the whole of Endgame, like Avengers Endgame, you know, uploading the whole entire fucking thing, and you occasionally pause it to go, look how purple Thanos is.
Quite sure that would be embarrassing.
Yeah, and all shit, but yeah, it's like, you can't just upload the whole fucking movie and barely fucking react to it, you know what I mean? That would be against copyright law.
There's different
I'm sure people have done
that. Second. We're joined by a prophet, I think.
There are different regions brought in by copyright.
Give us your wisdom,
YouTube
prophet.
does have a regional copyright content system. They are...
Yes.
It's a hit and miss. Like, in Russia, they have different copyright law. In China, they have different copyright law. The United States has different copyright law. So, it's not like... just because Phil's in the United States, it gives him the right to use anybody's content.
Kind of reminds me about a time when he was on the King of Hate forums, and anyone that submitted artwork to his forums he tried to claim became his intellectual property. Like Phil generally trying
Oh,
because he's
goodness me. Did he really do something like that?
Yeah, because this is kind of partly due to the copyright strike thing he had. You know, the people were claiming his fucking videos, not shit, he was getting copyright strikes because they used his artwork in the pre-streams and all that. So Phil tried to make a disclaimer in his forums saying that any material you submit to his forums become his copyright. And obviously that didn't have any legal basis whatsoever. You know, but Phil tried his best to make it fucking sound like it. Oh my god, it was a whole ridiculous shit show. But yeah, Phil clearly has no fucking concept of the law when it comes to things like this. He likes to fucking pretend he does, but he clearly hasn't got a clue what he's talking about here.
Yeah.
Okay, so that being said, the problem here is that
I had something to say.
Well, go on then.
The big difference between me and Phil is that relatively clueless about issues like this. It was thanks to Prophet that I learned anything at all here. But he pretends to know things that he just doesn't.
Yeah, that's
that's what drives me nuts about him.
He's been doing that
amongst
for years.
many other things.
This is one of his fucking strongest kind of traits, where he likes to fucking pretend that he knows what he's talking about when he doesn't. I've even got a soundboard clip for it, I think. You know, which one is it here? Is it this one?
that's completely false, and they have absolutely no factual corroboration for any of it.
Yeah, that's the one I have.
I didn't hear anything.
Oh, well. Oh, hold on a second. I think I know. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me try that again one more time. I assumed I didn't hear it either, but this is what I think of Phil.
God, it's like you just use words you hear randomly to try and sound smarter.
So yeah, he likes fucking trying to sound more intelligent than he actually fucking is, you know.
From the actual sample.
Yeah, well, it should work though. It should be coming through. I mean, let me just test
The screen heard it, but I didn't.
No, but it should be coming through this as well. That's the thing. I don't understand why it's not. It should be coming through. Okay, let me test it with this. Can you hear this?
Yes.
Then you can hear it then. Cool. Anyways, so it does work for me. Cool. Anyway, either good point they made. If your content violates Japanese copyright law, then a Japanese company is within their rights to strike or claim it. Phil has no clue what he's talking about here. He really doesn't. So, which is normal.
He should stop pretending he knows things he doesn't.
But he has to convey to everyone how much smarter he is than the rest of the world. So Phil has a very strong inferiority complex where he doesn't like to be seen as stupid. He doesn't like to be seen as unintelligent. And he likes to he prides himself on being like valedictorian of his school and all that shit, you know, and everything else. And he has to try and but it's one of these things where he's always trying his best to fucking sound smarter than he actually fucking is. And when he puts his foot in it like that on a regular basis.
I believe Atlas was the one to point this out, but simply because you are the valedictorian of your school doesn't make you much smarter than anybody else.
Oh, exactly.
It means you took more classes.
Yeah, exactly. Not even just that, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, it was an athletic school. For lack of a better term, it was a school that was focused on athletics rather than intelligence. So, but yeah, it's just.
And that hardly paid off for Phil, as we can see here.
Oh yeah, he got a finance degree, a business degree, and what did I fucking get him? Fuck all. It got him bankruptcy.
YouTube essentially bends the knee to anyone who complains about anything. So any of these K-pop production studios or whatever, they can just pay money, and yes, it's stupid, but this is what they do. They pay money to get thrown into YouTube's searching algorithm for copywritten content, and they'll take things like their music videos, their songs, and they'll flag them and say, hey, we've decided we want absolutely no one to have the ability to use our content whatsoever. If they do, block the video. That is illegal. That is blatantly illegal. It's been proven.
Isn't it within YouTube's own rights to determine what is allowed on their site, though? Like, YouTube have this policy in place on their own platform. So, because YouTube, it's up to them, for fuck's sake, how they operate their website. And Phil's objecting to how YouTube run their own website. Oh my god.
Yes, especially when Phil just doesn't understand any of it, apparently.
In a court of American law, that React content is legal. As long as I'm reacting to a video, and I'm pausing it, and I'm adding commentary, and I'm making it a transformative work. The company that made that music video has no legal right whatsoever to block that video. They can claim the ad revenue on it. That they very well can do. They can say, hey, we own a stake of this, and pay us money if someone watches it. That they can do. They cannot block it. but YouTube doesn't care. YouTube does whatever the hell it wants and does not abide by American copyright law. YouTube itself on a daily basis has more gross violations of American copyright law than probably anything else on the planet, because they just ignore it and do whatever they want, and companies pay them to block content and they allow it. YouTube has no leg to stand on. If they ever get sued in a class action lawsuit for this kind of behavior, they will lose. But I don't think they ever will be. Why? Because who stands to benefit from that? Right? Content creators? But if a content creator thinks that they sue YouTube, well, they're biting the hand that feeds them. And now they're just going to have nothing but problems moving forward, and they won't be able to operate their business on YouTube, so why would they sue YouTube? You see, it's like we know YouTube's doing the wrong thing, so let's do the right thing to stop them. Oops, if we do that, we might suffer repercussions for it, and now we suffer, so we won't do it. So YouTube will never do the right thing. Someone like me has no power in this fight. The only way anything would ever happen is if a bunch of big people got together who have a lot of money. They can actually toss that money together into a suit. YouTube can't win it. Every day there's concrete evidence they are breaking the law, and they don't care. They think that they're bigger than that. Okay. Anyway, that being said, what happened last night was I filmed 2 hours of this React content featuring K-pop stuff for Slayer. All right. So the first hour, I cut it into 2-hour increments on purpose because I was nervous. If I made a 2-hour video, what happens if that video gets blocked? What happens if there's an issue with the video? The whole thing's screwed. I gotta start over. So I said, I'm gonna do this in 1-hour increments. Okay. So the first hour of content, I get uploading to YouTube, and once it goes live, okay, on YouTube, this thing gets flagged more than any video I've ever uploaded to YouTube before. Even more than my own React show, where I'm reacting to so many clips in a single episode. Oh, this thing got hit by like 10 claims, okay? And it would be one thing if it was just claims. Oh no, this video got blocked, not once, not twice, but thrice. Thrice, that's right. I actually used that word. I had to, for emphasis, because I'm so upset. Okay?
I'm so upset.
So, what happens when a video gets blocked thrice on YouTube? Well, you have options. Okay? Option number 1, dispute it. Dispute it and fight it with YouTube. Problem is that takes weeks. At a minimum, it's 2 weeks to have a dispute go through and have a video visible. Who the hell wants to wait 2 weeks? Nobody. And by the way, sometimes these studios will literally bite back and say, oh no, we will stick with this claim, and then you're screwed. Okay? So there's no point in really disputing anything like that with a major corporation because you don't know how they're going to act, and they could take up to 2 weeks to drag their feet regardless. The other option is, I want to trim my video to remove the specific content in the video that YouTube is claiming is causing it to be blocked. All right? So there were 3 completely different segments of the video that it was claiming was someone else's content and needed to be removed. So first I did the first one. That one took about 30 minutes to remove. Then I went to the second one, okay? And I had that starting to remove. Now in the meantime, when I'm doing that, I'm doing all this other work too. So I've got this other video, the second video, okay? So I go to upload it, and it's not working. I said, what the hell's going on? So I go to play the video. Oh no, the video has corrupted. Okay, now in the last year, I've had on and off problems with video corruption, and I've looked into them to figure out what the source is. It's actually OBS. At first, I thought it was my PC getting old and portions of that hard drive were corrupting. It's actually not the case. The problem is OBS itself. Last year, OBS had an update, and the update changed a lot of features and actually made a lot of features better, but also created a big issue with video corruption. All right. Now, since then, OBS has updated, but I can't get the newest updates because I use Windows 8, and OBS is no longer supported by Windows 8. So any updates they do don't apply. So they updated my OBS, gave me this issue with file corruption, and then updated it later, but said, "Oh, you can't get the update because we made it so that we don't. It doesn't work with Windows 8 anymore." What a bunch of assholes! What a bunch of dick suckers! Seriously, that's fucked up.
What a bunch
you fucking gave me an update that fucked up the software.
Okay.
Pause him.
This is
What
an
is-
insane
Ugh.
moment.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
you're out
I
there
have
getting
to
a new
come
PC.
Okay,
I have to
Prophet,
come in.
you're a tech guy, man.
Let
He's
the expert
complaining.
talk.
Yeah, this is gonna be good. Prophet, get out of your chest, pal.
Okay, the latest version of OBS will work on Windows 8.1. Not a problem. Okay, they haven't stopped 8.1.
Burger.
Oh, cool.
Now, what they added, so by default, OBS uses what's called MKV. When you're doing a recording, that is the MKV file. Now, if you want to edit that, it's not supported like in Adobe Premiere or I think, what's the other one? DaVinci Resolve? It doesn't work. You have to convert it to MP4 or something that's supported by your editing software. YouTube converts it to MP4 on the fly, but they also have what's called, like I showed here earlier, fragmented MP4. Fragmented MP4 allows for, if your system should crash or you should run into errors, your video doesn't corrupt. You can continue on from that point. But Phil refuses to update his software.
Yeah,
like we talked
predictably
about
enough,
this
he
morning.
ranted about the mini PC. Cool.
Yeah, like he
Go
doesn't
on.
want to update anything. He doesn't want to look in. His issue is
Doesn't
either
want to pay
one,
money.
yeah, like it's his internet connection that's causing it to uploading, or 2, his hard drive's fragmented to shit because he doesn't do any maintenance.
He's
But he's
lazy
lying.
bastard,
Like,
yeah.
he's full of shit. Yeah.
Well, second. Jesus, man. Yeah. So thank you very much to Logan K for the super chat. Says, remember, player downloads all these videos from YouTube, a practice that Phil once called illegal. Just use a Dropbox, it's not that hard. Yeah, Phil seems to find it impossible to upload any videos apart from to YouTube. Like, it's impossible for him to use any other website at all on the planet to upload a video for a fucking viewer. Keep in mind, Patreon is outside of YouTube. This is not some sort of fucking tied to YouTube specific kind of perk. It's its own standalone website that Phil gets fucking support from, money from, to make videos for. And he'll still refuse to use any other platform other than YouTube to do these Patreon videos. And so they must adhere to copyright laws apparently. Because it's YouTube, which is dumb. It's just so fucking stupid. Just upload a video in its normal fucking state, Phil, and let Slayer worry about whether it's blocked on YouTube. You can upload it anywhere.
Somebody in chat by Next Zoo is saying, it's even funnier, upgrading to Windows 10 is basically free. Look for that in the chat.
Who's that? Oh, I see it. I see it.
Next Zoo.
I got it. Yeah, Next Zoo says it's even funnier. Yeah, I mean, he refuses to update. So Phil does not like updating things if it's not broke. He likes things to stay a particular way. If it works for him, why should he bother
He's
updating
just stubborn. That's his problem.
That's at least it was fucking
It's the same as with I adopted direct capture. Yeah, that's precisely the case. And it's not like he can't afford a marginally better PC, surely. Like, he doesn't get no views on his channel, even if he's not going to use the tip money. I imagine what's left of his YouTube pay, since according to him, some of it sucked away, could go into buying a new computer. Not necessarily a top-of-the-line computer or anything like that, but one that could do the job for him.
The thing is, if Phil is going to get a new computer, he wants to try and future-proof that bitch. That was Phil's mentality. If I'm going to get something brand new, so he wants something top-of-the-line, extreme fucking modern, state-of-the-art, kind of fucking NASA-type shit.
Dumbass.
And he wants the most advanced shit in there, and it's like... Jesus, man.
His mini PC he can use for streaming and recording. It'll be fast.
Yeah, somebody in his chat apparently pointed that out, and he shit on them for it.
Yeah, I'm currently using Phil's mini PC to do all my recording and shit. Like
Goodness me.
That's one of the reasons why I bought it, to prove Phil wrong. So, yeah, it's perfectly fine. I can do lossless 4K streaming, no problem.
And yet Phil refuses to fucking use it for anything other than playing Chrono Trigger.
Yeah, he's only going to use it for Chrono Trigger or some type of emulation game like Flight. But it's perfectly good.
Imagine he's a little scared of it because somebody sent it to him.
That's the only way.
Well, there's questionable software.
Yeah, I mean, this is the only way Phil will ever fucking improve what he's working with in terms of technology. He's not going to buy them, motherfucker. He needs to fucking be sent these things. Because he refuses to invest himself, the money he gets, he refuses to fucking reinvest the fucking fan support into his business. And it's up to his audience to fucking actually get the equipment as well. Not only do they have to pay him fucking money every fucking day, they also have to send him literal equipment for him to fucking improve his business. And it's just insanity, man. It's incredible.
Hold on. Qlimp in the chat saying he needs a new computer. Windows 8 is basically a cyber criminal's dream system to crack. Well, that's not for me to provide any input on, but it's pretty old. I imagine it's true.
The fact of the matter is, I mean, when you go.
Go ahead.
I mean, I was gonna give my own, amateurish opinion, but isn't the older an operating system is, the more vulnerable it could be to potential exploits that people can get around?
Yeah, because there's no more security updates. Like Phil's system, there's no BIOS update for Meltdown and Spectre. So he has from the Windows support.
I should be taking notes.
The issue with it is Windows Defender on Windows 8.1 is a different broad platform, so it doesn't get updates like stuff on Windows, like the Windows Defender for like Windows 10 or Windows 11. Same as the firewall. There's no security updates for the firewall that's built in. Now we know, based on all the shit that's gone down for the past 2 weeks now, that Phil has absolutely no security. There's no firewall, there's no virus scan, there's no VPN, there's nothing. So he's pretty much fucked. If anybody wanted to fuck with him, like if the leaks were real,
it's a waiting game, I imagine.
Yeah, it's a waiting game. Like, I know people have tried to attack him based on that information already, and it hasn't worked. So that's like the final nail.
And that's a red flag as well, in a sense, isn't it? As to whether the information is accurate or not. Because obviously, you spent a lot of time trying to debunk the, or no, you weren't trying to debunk it, but you were just trying to fact check it and see whether it was authentic or not. And your conclusion was it's 100% a scam. The leaked pictures on Kiwi Farms and what Phil showed as well looks like they don't make much sense whatsoever. That was your conclusion, wasn't it?
Big ups for that, by the way, Prophet.
Yeah, like his stuff, all that stuff on Kiwi Farms and what Phil has shown doesn't add up. The leaked IP and MAC addresses people have tried to attack hasn't worked. So, yeah, like it's to the point now where it's like, yeah, this was all bullshit. And I know people can't believe that Phil could orchestrate it. Maybe it wasn't Phil. Maybe it was...
he definitely had help. Someone definitely fucking held his hand up through this whole fucking thing, it feels like.
Oh, he's talking about ad blockers now, apparently.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Forgive me.
I just use uBlock. NordVPN has one built in as well. That's its browser extension.
Yeah, I use uBlock all the time. I mean, I've been using that for years, and it's pretty solid. uBlock Origin is the dog's bollocks for fucking ad blockers.
Yeah, I think everybody uses that. Pretty much if they're using Chrome or a Chromium-based browser.
Don't men's tend to be bigger?
His main system, that cyber powered,
yes,
is a hacker's dream.
Hold on. Wait. Forgive me. Major Detractor here saying ad block is against TOS and a bannable offense according to DSP. Isn't botting, Phil? Because he's definitely doing that.
Undeniably, Phil is botting for sure. Yeah, undeniably.
He's botting, or he's got somebody from the Discord botting for him because he can't spend any of his own precious money on 1,000 subscriber bots every other month.
It's fucking bizarre.
Whatever the hell it was.
Anyway, let's not get fucking too far behind him.
Man, I really want to see him get demonetized.
I mean, I don't think it would. Well,
make a whole ass big video for it.
If his whole channel was demonetized, where he couldn't get super chats, memberships either, that would cripple him. I was thinking just no ad revenue, but if the whole thing,
oh yes,
if the whole thing,
PayPal would be the way, 100%.
Oh, it'd have to be mandatory. You know what I mean? It's like the only way to get.
Now, assuming that Phil does indeed put all of his YouTube ad money and so forth into bills and taxes and so forth, you know, all that kind of stuff. If he ceases to get that, he's only getting tip money for a bit.
It happened before when
it's just sucks.
When he was kicked off from Twitch before. It happened before. Also, Phil couldn't make money off Twitch anymore, so he had to rely on what they're doing
most
now.
of that shit into WWE.
Yeah, exactly. But for a while, in between Twitch and YouTube, he was saying, "Please, PayPal's the only way to go," because he had no alternative. There's no
Look at those eyebrows.
Anyway, let's crack on with the bingo. I think we're fucking miles behind now, so let's just get on with the show.
That I use for my business,
one
and then you made it so I
more
can't
thing,
fix it.
For fuck's sake. What's up?
Why is it that whenever he has an emergency, he starts laughing?
He starts what?
Like last Monday, with the emergency stream, he just snorted a lot less. We got like 5 snorts overall, didn't we?
I think it depends when he wakes up that particular day. If Phil is not long awake, I think we tend to get far more snorts. But if he's been awake for a while, I mean, genuinely, I'm not kidding you. When he has been awake for a while, he will snort less, usually. You can always tell, from my experience anyway, the more he snorts, the less time he's been awake for. It's just because your body's still waking up and all that shit and he's still fucking... I have nothing to prove that
That's just
whatsoever. I have no
so
way
hilarious
of.
to me.
That is my own theory. It is, but that's how I see it. The more he snorts, the more recent he's. You know, the more closer to stream time he was asleep. for lack of a better way to phrase that. But yeah, today he's been not bad with the snorts. You know, he's like, we're at 14 so far, and we've got plenty of the podcast left, so we're likely to get a free space from the snorts.
Gee, thanks, assholes. Seriously. That pisses me off, obviously, right? So the thing is, it doesn't happen all the time, but every once in a while, I'll get a corrupted video. And the thing that really sucks about this is the only way to really fix that issue is to have an archived stream on YouTube that I can rip the missing video out of. So for example, right now I'm live streaming and I'm recording at the same time. Okay? Later today, I very well may go to upload this level 1 podcast and find out it's corrupted. Oh shit. If that's the case, what I would then do is I would go to the archive stream on DSP Gaming, which sits there as like a 5-6 hour archive of video. I would go to the portion that's just the level 1 podcast and I would say edit that out, and it can actually excerpt that as a video and make it its own video on the channel, and now I've saved the video. Even though the video I recorded locally is corrupted, I have a second version of that video that's been created on YouTube that now can be used as the on-demand video. The problem is, when I'm doing these private reacts, okay, I'm not streaming. These are private. They're meant to be offline content that then is sent to a viewer, and they can do with it whatever they want. A lot of
Phil, I have an excellent solution. I have an excellent solution for Phil here. Why don't you just fucking stream, but make it an unlisted or a private stream? That way, if it does get corrupted, he can just fucking do the exact same method.
Yeah, that is possible, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if it's an unlisted stream, only people who are linked can see it. If it's a a private stream, then literally only Phil will have it. So yeah, this is perfectly. There's plenty of ways for Phil to work around this essentially and make it work for him. The fact of the matter is, he's using.
She's a because
fucking fuck's sake, stop spamming the fucking buttons. The fact of the matter is,
me.
Was it not you for once? Was it some other fucker? Was it Prophet?
Me now.
Oh god, but yeah, the fact of the matter is that Phil is refusing to.
Prophet has some self-respect.
Don't blame the bald man. Phil is his own worst enemy here, right? He is his own biggest attractor because he refuses to fucking make sure the technology he uses that he needs to use on a daily fucking basis for his job, his business, his livelihood. He refuses to fucking make sure that is well maintained. He doesn't look after it, he doesn't update it, and so it fucking falls into like fucking obsolescence and sometimes a state of disrepair. It just does not get well looked after whatsoever because he's so lazy when it comes to this sort of stuff, and he should be on top of it because this is his livelihood we're talking about here. But instead if it works, why bother?
If Phil doesn't care about his livelihood, he cares about his wrestlers.
Both, the same thing.
Jad, forgive me for this, but
Shut up, bitch!
I'm gonna mute you, mister.
Shawshank Redemption, right? But with more talent.
I'm gonna mute you on this call.
Please, I won't do it again.
I'm gonna mute you. I'm hovering over the fucking thing right now. Oh, I can actually mute the soundboard.
Okay.
Can I individually mute so you can use the soundboard?
They asked me.
Hold on. Try doing the soundboard again.
I did it for the people.
Try doing it again. I want to test something. You have permission to try again.
God. I'm in shackles now.
Oh, fantastic! I can stop you from using the soundboard. Great. I'm definitely leaving that fucking tick down. You don't get to use the soundboard anymore. Here we go. You abused it far too much, you know. So, here we go.
Did it for the people. I did it for the people.
And the people fucked you over.
viewers keep this content for themselves. There's been dozens of videos that I made for people over the years that they just kept. They never uploaded anywhere, never showed it to anyone. It was just for them. Okay, a lot of they consider them private. In the case of Slayer, that's not the case. But here's the thing. Let's say I had live streamed it. First of all, I wouldn't live stream it as a public stream. Okay? Because if that was the case, then it wouldn't be Slayer's content to do with as he chose. That would kind of be a violation of our agreement. I could live stream it as a private stream just to have an archive saved. But here's the problem. YouTube destroyed the video anyway. Remember? YouTube said, oh, this is not allowed, this is not allowed, this is not allowed, and they blocked it. So even if I had done an archive stream on YouTube as a backup, it was a private stream, so if this corruption happens, I can rip that portion of the video out of the stream. It would have been blocked anyway. After the fact, they wouldn't have let me edit it and rip it. It would have said not allowed because it's blocked on YouTube because of copyright issues. So even if I had done the redundant thing to make sure this wasn't happening, it still would have happened anyway. There was no way around it. Okay? So now I'm thinking in my head, what else could I have possibly done? And I'm getting suggestions because, you know, I'm trying to bounce this idea off of people and people, oh, well, you could have done a private live stream. You could have flipped the video this way, horizontally. Or would that be vertically? No, it'd be horizontal. You could have flipped the video horizontally.
Yes, you could have done all of those things.
And hopefully that would have been enough to change the video so YouTube doesn't catch it, right? and doesn't have an issue with it. So it's like, so all this stuff's going on. In the meantime, when I'm trying to figure all this out, the second edit on the first video finishes. Now I'm going into the third and final edit to trim this video so it's visible on YouTube. So I've got 1 hour of video that I'm trimming the shit out of so people can watch it on YouTube. The other video is completely corrupted and it can't be watched.
Do you mind
so now
pausing for a
I'm looking for all
moment
these solutions.
again?
And basically, I find, oh, here's a program that people use with OBS.
Am I muted?
No, you're not muted. Sorry,
The recording,
on you go.
Prophet wants to speak.
itself wouldn't corrupt from the upload. The recording is separate. It would just be the upload going to YouTube. So the recording should still be there uncorrupted. If the recording itself is corrupted, then there's something wrong with the recorded video itself. That means there's something wrong with Phil's PC. Because I've recorded tons of videos, I've never had one video corrupt on me. Like, I've had an upload where the upload has failed, but I can just re-upload the recording. The recording doesn't get affected.
I might be wrong, but didn't the Lolcow Live people have a problem trying to upload something recently and they were trying to fix that?
Something about wings.
Yeah, I think so. I remember seeing a tweet. Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
Random,
But
people
it's
say,
like-
I know, but yeah.
Your recorded video is your recorded video. Okay, that sits on your hard drive. When you're uploading it, you're just uploading the file. The file's not going to corrupt because it goes through a processing feature. So the file won't corrupt on your PC. So I don't know what he's getting at, because that recorded file should still be there just fine.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. Like, unless Phil, as soon as Phil uploaded it, maybe he deleted it. For some dumb reason.
Maybe he uploaded it. It said done uploading processing will take 48 minutes, right? And then so Phil just went ahead and deleted it off his hard drive, not realizing that it was now blocked.
It's possible. I wonder. That could be something, Phil. That sounds like a kind of thing he would fucking do, wouldn't it?
Because I have everything on my NAS drive, right? I've got like a huge amount of terabyte on my NAS drive, and I just record everything there, and then it sits there. So I don't know. I don't know what Phil actually does, but it sounds like one of the most regarded fucking methods I've ever seen.
It really is. He does not need YouTube whatsoever to fucking do this. That's the thing as well. He could use it. He could basically treat it like a normal stream, but do it unlisted. That way he could fucking use that safety net to fucking help him round it. You know where it's like, oh, I can just clip an excerpt from my stream and have that separate and upload that as a private video or something. There's so many ways around this. He really is his own worst enemy.
1 hour of video that I'm trimming the shit out of so people can watch it on YouTube. The other video is completely corrupted and it can't be watched. So now I'm looking for all these solutions. And basically, I find, oh, here's a program.
By the way,
When OBS corrupts videos, you can use this program, you can run it.
Yes.
He was talking about flipping a stream and doing a private stream and all that. Those are all legitimate. I don't understand why it sounded like a complaint. Like, Snot Bunnell does occasionally flip the footage he has of Phil.
It's a very common tactic on YouTube. Yeah, it's a very common method to try and skirt around being accused of, stealing copyrighted material or whatever. So yes. I don't know.
Super hard to sink his fangs into his, like...
Christ, man.
And this program will check the video and fix errors and make it so the videos are visible again. So now I've got this running on this video while I'm also doing the trimming segment on the other video. So all this is going on at once. Now in the meantime, I'm trying to finish my work. I want to get done with work for the day so I can go spend time with my wife. And I was trying to get out of the office and I was like, let me upload the daily wrap. Oh, I can't. Why? Because when this video checking program is running on the corrupted video, my disk use on my computer goes to 100%. Yes, my hard drive is going insane as this corrupted video is attempting to be fixed by this program, and it won't let me upload anything anywhere at all. Okay? So I'm like, well, I can't do that. So I posted up the schedule, and I posted up to people, hey guys, if you're wondering where the daily wrap is, I can't upload it right now. You can't do shit. I'm stuck. All right. So basically, over the course of the night, I was relaxing with Kat.
So basically, hold on, is that on my card?
I don't know. Can't mind. But keep in mind, he has a micro PC as well. He could use to fucking lessen the burden of this kind of thing. Like that mini fucking micro PC
Expressed
thing.
it earlier. I think he's scared of the thing.
I'll do a video on this tonight using the mini PC and show how easy it is for Phil to use.
Oh, for God's sake, man.
I think he's scared of that mini PC.
Well, he doesn't understand it.
Somebody sent it to him. He doesn't understand it, but he is afraid of it as well. if I recall correctly, the person who sent it to him wanted to remain anonymous, or does he know who they are by any chance?
Phil will definitely know who the fuck it is. I'm not sure if it was an anonymous contribution or not, but maybe they wanted to remain anonymous. But Phil would absolutely know who it was because he needs to know.
In which case, that's just a theory on my part.
Him being afraid of it is obviously I don't think he's scared of it, you know what I mean? But at the same time, he fears what he doesn't understand. He doesn't know how to work it properly. Yeah, he does.
Of it.
Well, maybe more distrustful of himself being able to operate it because nobody's told him how. You know, so nobody gave him the fucking how to.
Do you really think Phil's narcissism?
Yeah.
Would let him think something like that?
Phil needs his handheld all the goddamn time. It happens during gameplay, it happens during podcasts when people are trying to tell him about specific things like things like when's this game getting released and when's this trailer coming out and when's this happening, when's that happening, and Phil doesn't look up these things himself. It's always somebody else telling him the information because he's too lazy.
He doesn't look up these things himself, that's true.
He requires his hand to be held at all times for every facet of his fucking miserable, pathetic life. As soon as the stream turns off, you can guarantee he doesn't know what to do himself until Cat fucking helps him to figure out what he wants to fucking do. It just seems so fucking incompetent at times.
Everything before was a lie, and this is just true, but he's not a victim in the slightest, so I don't understand why he's telling his audience that.
This is basically so he's got some fluff to fucking pad out in 90 to 100 minutes of fucking nothing. He has nothing to talk about today. And now he's got this fucking ridiculous... I explained what happened in one paragraph before the stream started. I almost turned this into some big-ass fucking pity segment. Which is his own doing, because it's his own bloody fault. He doesn't maintain his fucking equipment.
Coming back up to the office, checking constantly to see what's going on with these private react videos. The first video eventually did get fully trimmed, and listen to this. When YouTube was done trimming the video went from 1 hour and 10 minutes long to 22 minutes long.
No, Phil, I'm not listening.
YouTube cut out 45 minutes of content of the video that I made. Gee, that sounds great. I'm sure that video made total sense, right? No, it didn't. You watch it, it didn't make any sense at all. Everything's missing. You can't watch remember, it's supposed to be comparison of one song to the next, one video to the next version. It makes no sense. You can't understand the video at all. It's a waste of time. So I was like, well, that's a fucking waste of time, piece of shit.
Yeah,
so now where else could I upload videos? What about these video uploading sites? You know, there's a million of them. Dropbox and Google Drive and this and that and up and down. I'm trying to figure all this shit out. And I'm just like, oh my god. In the meantime, this program is still running.
Have you not faced problems like
fix
this
the corrupted
before,
video,
Phil?
right? So, in truth, eventually I go to sleep. I'm like, I can't, it's taking too long. I'm just, relax with my cat. I go to sleep. I wake up. I'm not kidding. I woke up at like 3 in the morning, and I was like, well, I gotta use the bathroom anyway. I'm just gonna head into the office quick and check and see what's going on. All right. So the good news is, I do believe I was finally able to upload the raw video, the first hour, to a third-party service, and I think Slayer should get the video today. I don't know, because I think we're in totally different time zones, so I don't even know if he had a chance to check on it today or not. But I think, at the very least, he should get the first video today. All right, the first hour. Now, what he wants to do with that, I don't know, because if he uploads it to, like, any video site, it's probably going to get claimed, blocked, and fucked up. So maybe he just has to keep it for himself. I don't know, okay? But, after this program ran on the corrupted video, starting around 10:30 p.m. until whenever it ended in the middle of the morning, it finally finished. I go to play the video, doesn't work. And I'm like, oh my god, you've got to be fucking kidding me. So what this means, I have to re-record the whole second half of the private react I did last night. I basically wasted an hour of my time recording it, and all of that time trying to get the corrupted video to work. It's just not, it doesn't seem to be restorable.
I mean, I've only got one response to that.
Every moment you spend alive is a waste of time, Phil.
My only response to that is thus.
Every moment.
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh.
I can't use the soundboard, I'm in shackles.
Get fucked.
You're laughing at me too.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I didn't realize it's a possibility. I could fucking mute your own use of the soundboard. Like, I right click and it's like mute, and then it's like mute
You've been given too much power.
And it's like, yes, it is. Also, I can adjust the user volume as well. That's actually pretty good. Let me do that for Prophet. Let me turn Prophet up a little bit more because he's a bit quiet sometimes. There we go. So Prophet should be like a good volume now.
Oh yes, certainly.
But there we go. We should be good there. Fantastic stuff indeed. You still can't use a soundboard. You can't be trusted with it.
So what this means is that later on, probably next weekend, I'm probably gonna have to take more time away, do another late night stream skipped, and I have to re-record this hour, this private react. It's not Slayer's fault. It's, it's just fucking bullshit. It's
maybe actually, hold on. Well, speaking of,
he didn't blame Slayer. That's surprising enough.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. How fucking magnanimous of him. How fucking generous of him not to blame fucking Slayer. Give me 2 seconds while I adjust your volume to go down a little bit more. Not to try and silence you, but you are a bit loud sometimes. So I'm just trying to get the volume levels good. So
well, that's true enough.
So how about
The
that?
only person to complain of that.
That's a bit better. There you go. You're a little bit quieter now, but we can still hear you, so that's all good. Cool. As I said, I'm almost just fucking learning these things on Discord. I've not really messed with these kind of settings before, so it's kind of good to be able to adjust people's volume on the fly like that as well as we're doing it.
That's my life. Right now, nothing in my life wants to just go smoothly. If you haven't noticed recently, it's like, I'm sick as shit. I lose a whole week of work.
He's still bringing up him being sick. He's still...
How is he still talking about this? Why, Phil? Why are you like this, man?
Look at this center
I'm
square.
literally crying
Victim
downstairs
mode.
right now. Okay, I'm upstairs.
Victim mode. It is how he is. It's how he's programmed.
Even though I put all this time building up a special Halloween event, spent all this money on a costume, ruined. Can't do it. Okay, I'm just finally getting back on my feet. I'm catching up with playthroughs, are getting stuff going.
What is his
Malicious
costume,
fucking
by the
employee
way?
at Comcast ruins my internet.
He never revealed the costume. He's going to save it for next year. And also, he's going to fucking pretend. Hold on.
I think
sorry, I want to hear what he says
there's a
here.
possibility Phil just didn't buy one.
It is possible, but he claims he has one. He's going to show it next year. But I really want to see what Phil says here because there's
shit to his beard.
This is something that I want to see who he blames here. I want to see if he fucking confirms something for me.
On my feet, I'm catching up with playthroughs, are getting stuff going. Malicious fucking employee at Comcast ruins my internet for half of a week, makes it unable to work. All right, finally, I got that under control, right? That seems to be under wraps. It seems like everything is getting wrapped up in that regard, and there's no big issues there. Great. Oh, now I can't do my other work. All other things are fucked up. It's like, give me a fucking break.
This is the biggest fucking nothing burger in the entire fucking world for this particular issue you've had. Big fucking deal. Take an hour from anywhere.
Yeah, nobody cares. No, this doesn't bother anybody but Phil.
It is such a Phil
Why
problem. Why is it?
What disgusts me about Phil is that he expects his viewers to care about his issues as much as he does.
I don't know.
Like,
August asked a question. Why didn't he just...
You can feel sympathy for somebody.
Why didn't he record the videos locally and then upload afterwards? So apparently the local recordings...
He's a stupid pig.
Screwed up for him. I don't know. It's just... He is so fucking stupid with how he fucking does his fucking business, and his fans deserve everything they get from him. If they're dumb enough to fucking give him
they really
hundreds of dollars,
do,
especially Slayer. Slayer gets him hundreds of dollars per month for these fucking videos. He deserves this.
Slayer gives him thousands, surely.
No, not per month. I mean, per month is hundreds. But yeah, overall, thousands, very likely, yeah.
Right? Give me a fucking break. For once. Can't get it. Everyone, pull out your violins now and start playing them for me.
No!
I know that I'm just bitching, but it's nice to...
Oh, God.
And sometimes it's nice for you guys to know the issues that people go through doing this shit, you know? This sucks. It really sucks. I wanted to make good content for someone who supports me. And now it got all fucked up. And it's not his fault. Half of it is definitely YouTube's fault for being so pussy about it.
You want to pause it?
Good content! Phil legit thinks he makes good content.
Yeah, he's trying. Well, he's either trying to convince himself or convince his fans. But yes, he likes to fucking repeat that.
Yeah, it's just his narcissism coming through.
People want to repeat the sound he made. I mean, fine. Let's see the sound he made. Right, here we go.
Oh, the horrible life of a content creator. I know that I'm just bitching, but it's nice to vent, and sometimes it's nice for you guys to know the issues that people go through doing this shit, you know? This sucks. It really sucks. I wanted to make good content for someone who supports me. And
what was that?
What if we got on DSP Gaming? Half his videos have no thumbnails. That on its own is just the lowest possible effort, right?
These days, maybe not as much because YouTube kind of
literally does.
Yeah, YouTube kind of do automatic thumbnails these days. So these days, not as much.
It's record.
But he was. Oh yeah, he is the absolute laziest when it comes to this fucking shit for sure. Doesn't wait.
Lazy.
It's like it's.
He just hits record, hits stop record.
So
uploads done.
So once upon a time, long ago, I used to make YouTube videos on FIFA content. It wasn't that fucking good, but I did it 2 different ways. Sometimes I done live recordings, and sometimes I edited the things. And let me tell you, doing a live recording was so fucking easy compared to, you know, editing and trimming and doing a, you know, voiceover for it. The live recording, you hit record, you play the fucking game as you're talking, and you may have to trim things here and there. It's not necessarily a whole thing just raw uploads. I would like sometimes like split things, you know, obviously trim things here and there, but the live recording was so much easier. It required so little effort to fucking, it's just you fucking, you know, trim out the boring bits. You keep the bits that are mellow interesting, you've got a video. You don't have to worry about fucking adding dialogue over the, you know, it's not like an edit thing where it's like, oh, here's me having a voiceover for this particular segment. He is the most basic bitch when it comes to this craft. Some people spend hundreds of hours editing a video, and he doesn't even like to
people who actually put work in.
Exactly, he's all about fucking minimum effort
obviously,
and maximum reward.
Now, obviously, Phil has attempted in the past to justify this, and of course, he just said he makes more effort than everybody else, and he's such a victim, and everybody else, all these editors, they're not working very hard at all, right?
He's kind of alluded to that in the past, yeah, which has been quite infuriating. What Phil does is he is consistent.
Anybody who works harder than him, he has to tear down.
Oh, there's Meth Bear
to make
making
himself
a point.
feel better. Sorry.
Meth Bear saying if OBS was the issue because his computer is so old and he irrationally refuses to update his rig or even his drivers, that's his fault. Agreed 100%. It is on him. The onus was on him to try and make sure his fucking system was up to date. The software he uses and everything. This is his livelihood here. It's like if Meth Bear went to fucking court as a lawyer with a very outdated fucking law book. You know, it was like, oh, I was operating under the fucking law from, you know, the slave trade era. Are we not doing that anymore? Are we updated our laws? That was my bad.
No, don't encourage Phil.
You get what I'm saying though? It's just like ridiculous. It's like Phil refuses to fucking make sure he adapts with the times and fucking keeps up with these kind of things. He just fucking, all he thinks is that it works. Every time the computer offered him an update, upgrade to this, upgrade to that, he always said no, because it was working for him. He doesn't like to update things because it might break things, and as long as it fucking works, then why not just fucking keep going and using that same old outdated piece of shit software? He gets what he fucking deserves.
Now it got all fucked up, and it's not his fault. Half of it is definitely YouTube's fault for being so pussy about this and not allowing the actual law to be followed. Instead, they block videos for no fucking godly reason. There's no legal reason to do it. They just do it because they're pussies. The other thing, the corrupting, there's really nothing I can really do until eventually one day I have enough money to buy a replacement PC, right? A full replacement PC for my PC, which I can't do. I don't have the money for it. And get one that's fully up to snuff, brand new Windows, all new components, and then having to figure out how to transfer everything over. Because remember, everything I'm using is Windows 8 shit. Like my whole OBS setup and everything, I'd have to figure out how to transfer all that over for easy transition, which probably wouldn't be an easy transition. There's going to be some growing pains and learning how to do it and everything, you know. So,
isn't it?
Yeah,
hold on. Allow me to derail for just a moment. Again, I'm very annoying, I know. Isn't it free to upgrade from Windows 8 to Windows 10?
It was at one point. I'm not sure if it still is. At one point in time, I think it was, but I'm not sure if that offer still applies. I think it was a time-limited thing. I'm not entirely sure.
It certainly was when I did it.
Scootboot is saying yes, it is. It may still be.
You still can. You still can upgrade to Windows 10. Phil's system will not support Windows 11 because it's just too old. It doesn't have TPM2 support. But you can do the Windows 10 upgrade even if for some reason Phil fucked it up and it didn't upgrade. It's like $14 on like URCD keys.
But that's
but
that's his money though. He needs that money to
his money to pay his bills.
Yeah, his electric bill, internet bill. Yeah. Damn it, I've done it the wrong way around. Either you were wrong or I was wrong. But whatever's fucking wrong with that. But yeah, I think you're right actually. Internet bill then electric bill. Classic fucking track from Darkseid. But yeah, we're getting Phil is. This is what I'm saying though. He's always got an excuse for why he won't invest in his business. There's always a fucking ready-made excuse right there.
Oh, he did invest. He bought a fight stick and another copy of Street Fighter 6, you guys.
Instead of getting a blood test for his poor family cat.
Yes,
Oh my
especially
God.
that.
Oh, it's so infuriating.
For
Anyway.
for his son, Derek.
Right, let's just crack on. But yeah, I'm not surprised that, you know, anything tech talk related, it's going to trigger poor profit. It's a real shame. Let's just see. Let's just get through it all. Hopefully, it's done with all the tech talk kind of thing.
Stop. It's funny because people are like, "Oh, just update Windows." We've talked about this a million times. There's a lot of people come in here who aren't around all the time. Can't update Windows. My PC is 10 years old. If I update Windows, half the components in that PC will not work with modern Windows. They're just old. It's an old PC. The only way for me to fix this issue is to get a new PC with all new components, new Windows, and everything all in one fell swoop. Just to give you an example here. Last summer, I cleaned out my closet. Okay, and then I found a device, a capture device. That's supposed to be like an analog capture device. You could plug in the old yellow, red, white cables from like an old console and capture directly in. So this is an old device, and I plugged it in, and literally just plugging in that one device crashed my Windows entirely. Nothing would work. I had to do a Windows restore just to get my PC to work normally again. It was a near disaster, and I was like, dude, you really?
This is because you never update things in the first place.
Okay, a year and a half ago, I installed Windows 10 on the same generation PC as Phil's, called the Philgen PC.
Oh yeah, you called it a Philgen, that's right, you called it a Philgen, that was the name.
Yeah, it worked just fine. That capture card he's talking about when he did the closet cleanout, it's because he installed the wrong driver. The driver still forced its way on, and then crashed his computer. He installed the Windows 10 driver and 11 driver, instead of downloading the Windows 8.1 software for it.
Oh,
we watched this
so
live,
dumb.
and I debunked it in the video.
Yeah, he's so
He installed the
dumb.
wrong software.
Oh, such a dumb boy. He's such a stupid boy. Reminder, everyone. Phil used to build PCs, apparently. Yeah, I don't believe it personally, but he claims he fucking did.
I can't with this guy.
Oh my god, he's... Look, I know I'm not the most tech-savvy person, but even I would try and make sure I fucking download the right fucking thing from my particular Windows. That's like one of the big things you look out for God's sake.
I think I'm going to fuck with anything else. When at a moment's notice, this thing has issues like that, forget it, right? So, not much I can do about that. And before people idiotically say stuff like, what happened to the mini PC? The mini PC, you think a mini PC is set up to capture 5 in a row? That's concerning.
We got our first bingo because Phil said idiotically. And yeah, Damien Anderson says, don't forget, Phil's been doing this for 15 years. Now let's see what he's got to say about the mini PC.
So, not much I can do about that. And before people idiotically say stuff like, what happened to the mini PC? The mini PC, you think a mini PC is set up to capture and stream? You really believe that? You don't think that thing would possibly overheat? This tiny little PC that's this size, you think that's a good capture and streaming device? You are...
I mean, as Prophet has already
It's
claimed,
perfectly fine.
Prophet bought the exact same
And
thing
I will
that
show
Phil
a
has.
video.
Yeah. Exactly.
And I upgraded it with faster hardware.
Jesus, man.
This video is really going to debunk tonight, and I'm going to do on film.
Yeah, you've got a lot to work
Just
with.
keep digging your grave there, Phil.
Yeah, he's fucking
Just
digging.
keep digging that grave.
He's going to dig all the way to China. If this fucking right man with a grave, he's digging. Maybe he can return the micro PC back to fucking the source. Oh my god, but yeah, he's really making himself look
Give me that freeze frame.
This freeze frame
Give
is
me that frame.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Yes.
You sure you want this frame? You don't want any other frame? I mean, you don't want to go fast forward? No fast, but you want to check the other frames before or after it, or just this one?
I want that face.
Okay.
The things I could do with this.
Right, give me a
Might even
second.
surpass my masterwork.
Do you want the background removed, or...? Background removed,
obviously.
Yeah, okay. But some people like to have, like, the whole picture. There you go, there's a background removed right there. Let me just send that on in the chat. There we go. Cool stuff, so there we go. Cool. You have a face. Do with it what you wish. Let's get on with bingo.
Wrong. That is a dumb suggestion. That would never fly. Okay?
Yes.
That little mini PC is meant to play a certain amount of games, like mid-range games, indie games, that kind of stuff. And it's a way to maybe do things like for me to play Fightcade eventually. Which would be really nice to be able to play retro fighting games on there and shit like that. That's what that's for. That's a hobbyist PC. That's not, oh, this is my serious work PC that's going to be doing the fucking capturing all day. You're out of your mind. Okay? That's insanity.
Apparently, Prophet, you're out of your
You're
mind.
out of your mind.
Which I
Phil, for
think,
treating
you
your
know,
viewers like that.
I will say, DSP is trying to say Prophet's out of his mind. Kinda agree. He's a crazy person. But yeah, the fact of the matter is, though, Prophet is going to debunk the ever-living shit out of Phil when he makes his fucking
Yeah, this
video.
thing's gonna get fucking.
And I'm looking
This is gonna get
forward to it.
nuked into oblivion.
Yeah.
I am a little fucked up in the head, like I agree, but at least I'm correct. So
Exactly. I mean, you're crazy, but it's a good kind of crazy.
Anyway, so, ooh, decompressing my back. So that's what I was going through last night. Not very pleasant. All right, and now I'm.
Okay, hold on.
I haven't seen Phil. I haven't seen Phil do this.
The fucking
until
back
recently.
decompressing. Yeah, he's been doing
Like,
quite more lately.
Give me some.
Well, when he was younger, he had a back injury.
Like, I've
and
only been.
the source of Phil's back injury is something of a mystery
Allegedly.
because he claims he fucking hurt it playing touch football. He claims he also hurt it during a car crash, and apparently he was given a payout for said car crash. All we fucking know is that Phil has a debilitating back injury,
Oh, no.
and here's the real kicker. Here's the real kicker. When Phil was still in Connecticut, okay, he wanted to move in with Leanna. Leanna was his girlfriend and they wanted to live together, but Phil's current home in Connecticut was too small for him.
His daughter, you mean?
Yes, exactly. Her, she who must not be named. But but Phil told his audience that he wanted to live with Leanna, and she is important for his health because he was planning on getting back surgery to try and fix his back, and she would need to be there to nurse him back to full health. Then, when the move happened, the Seattle Air worked its magic and Phil no longer required a surgery. That's hand on heart, that is how Phil tried to sell it to his audience before in the past. He pretended to them he was going to get surgery, and then he said he changed his mind because the Seattle Air helped a whole lot. Anyway, let's see if we can get a good fucking freeze frame for this particular decompression session of his. So that's him going up just now. Where the fuck's he even looking here? I'm waiting for him to like, look. there's the moment to decompress this. We have the moment to decompress this.
Oh, he's busting one in there.
I mean, that's a potential fucking. We can't get the top of his head, sadly. You know what I mean? But that's a potential fucking photo opportunity right there.
He has got to feel great right now.
Give me a second here. Let's see what I can get for you.
That's the substitute for Cat.
Yeah, what can make you feel better than a loved one's touch? The decompression session in your chair.
It's the guy.
Let's see how this works as well. Now we're going to miss the top of his head. But we can always put something on top of his head. There we go. One more for the fucking collection.
Yes, we could. Oh yes.
I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna share it as well, and maybe fucking Taco's all can work his magic and all with that kind of thing because he's very creative in that regard. There we go. Anyway, we derailed ourselves so much, we distracted ourselves so much.
A squib.
A squib?
Must return to work.
Oh, I see. Okay, cool. Anyway.
Huh?
Let's crack on with the bingo. We're doing quite well on the cards so far. Plenty more to go, but we're getting there.
Decompressing my back. So that's what I was going through last night. Not very pleasant. All right, and now I'm facing the situation that next weekend I'm just gonna have to do another night stream where I don't stream and I do this missing video. I have to re-record the missing video. Fingers crossed that it doesn't corrupt. Fingers crossed that I can upload it and it won't be claimed or blocked. If not, then I have to upload it to another third-party service or whatever. We'll see what happens. All right, but right now I'm exhausted. Like, last night was so fucking exhausting. And I'm like, you're supposed to have a day where it's like, okay, it's my React day, right? So it breaks up all the gameplay. It's a good way to have variety and fun and break it up and do something a little different. And instead of that, it's just like, I'm enjoying the reacting I'm doing. The 2 hours that I reacted, I had a lot of fun. I really enjoyed doing it. And then as soon as I finish and I go to actually do the work side of it, let's upload and get it going. Frustration, fucking shit. It was like, oh, I'm having fun. I'm doing this nice react for Slayer. Thankfully, I have so many awesome viewers and supporters like him who keep me afloat. And now let me provide the product. Oh, look, someone's walking up to me with giant gloves. They're punching my balls repeatedly for the next 4 hours. Like my balls were speed bags. It's on my testicles. It's like, oh, this feels great. Oh, this is what I was expecting tonight. Oh, this is after that nice reactor. Oh. You know, Jesus Christ. All right, I think I've vented enough about that. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for my favorite segment, your favorite segment, everyone's favorite segment. It is time for a very short segment of DSP news today.
Sorry, what was that?
There we go.
Did you not enjoy Phil's cloud mode? Was the cloud mode not to your liking?
Oh no.
Oh, what an absolute ever-living fuck. I mean...
Excellent work! As per usual, Tacozilla. Big ups. Big ups. Huge ups.
I don't... I'm so confused. I am so very confused right now. I'm so confused, but let me also remove the backgrounds because of the white background. There we go. So, I'm so very confused. Oh my...
How did you do that?
Tacozilla is a man of many
You
talents.
absolute legend. You mad lad.
Jesus, man. Oh my... I'm just gonna okay, let's just focus on bingo. That broke my brain.
All right, and I have only a couple topics to cover. Not too much today, but a couple quick things that I wanted to discuss. But the first thing I will do is change this to match an appropriate color. It bothers me when it doesn't. There we go. All right. So 2 news topics, okay?
What is he? Is he joking off? What's he doing there?
2 news topics. News topic number 1.
Can I make sounds again?
No.
BioWare this morning released an incredibly brief teaser for Dragon Age Dreadwolf, the next Dragon Age game. Yes, they're actually making it. It's like 10 years since the last one. But they are actually making a new game, RPG in that series. At this point, I couldn't even imagine what it's going to be. 10 years in development? Like, will it even play like the last one? Are they going to change it up? I have no idea. But anyway, it is called Dragon Age Dreadwolf. And all they really do is there's a few dialogue lines and it shows a few places on a map and some people are piecing together, oh, sounds like this game will take place in multiple places in different countries rather than one like previous Dragon Age games. And basically it's announced, okay, so you're going to get your first real concrete information about this game during summer 2024. So you know what that means? Summer Games Fest, right? So basically what they're doing, they're saving all of their major announcements and information about this game till Summer Game Fest 2024. So at least we know next year, finally, we're going to have information on the next Dragon Age game. It took this goddamn long. And we're finally going to get it. So that's good news, right? Yeah. The only other piece of news, you may find this interesting. So the Game Awards are this coming Thursday. Incidentally, it's my day off, so I'm not going to be broadcasting, reacting, or doing anything. I'll probably talk about them the next day on the podcast. So this Friday's podcast is going to be a jam-packed show for sure. I hope that you guys are ready for that, okay? But this is a cool announcement for me. The Old Gods of Asgard, a.k.a. the real-life band Poets of the Fall. This is the band that made songs, original songs, and were part of the cast of both Alan Wake 1 and 2. Will be doing a live performance during the Game Awards this Thursday. It is their first ever live televised performance in history. They've never done this before. They've performed, but they've never done a live performance like this ever. Okay? I think that's neat. If you played Alan Wake 2 and you did the music segment, like the musical number, man, you probably love this band. I mean, they're so damn good. And I cannot wait personally to see this performance, right? It's going to be sweet. I hope it's like a montage of all the songs from Alan Wake 2. That'd be really cool if they did that. So, if you're a fan of Alan Wake 2, there's an actual reason to watch the Game Awards, despite the fact that they probably won't win Game of the Year and get cheated. You know, I'm a little biased, but you know, we'll see how it goes this coming Thursday, okay?
Yeah, you're hella biased.
All right, so
Zelda will begin.
Ladies and gents, that's what I've got now. What I'd like to do is I'd like to do some shout-outs. Before we do that, I'd like to remind you all, I'm a crowdfunded individual. I don't have any...
It's the Begment time. Are you all ready for the Begment, ladies and gentlemen?
It's the best part. The part... the part where I can ask the question of, where is all his YouTube money going?
Oh, you know where it all fucking goes. Don't pretend you don't fucking know. You know exactly where that sumbitch goes.
How many taxes and how much tax is this man paying?
Debatable. Because he tries to avoid them all the fucking time as well, so there we go.
Soaring.
Sponsorships, partnerships. I don't get paid by anyone to play games. I don't get paid for shilling product. There's no paid product promotion or placement in this video. As you can see, there's no advertisements in the border. This show is 100% fan funded. That's why, during the show, I get to just relax with you, have a good time, talk about topics, have interaction, play games, be honest about the games I'm playing. I don't have to pull punches when it comes to commentary or criticism. I can be completely truthful and honest with you at all times because I don't have to worry about a sponsorship getting pulled or someone being pissy about me saying something about their games, so now I don't get advanced copies of games. I don't have to worry about any of that shit because I'm just like you. I'm a normal dude playing games, having fun, sharing those experiences with the internet. I don't have any incentive to say anything bad or good about any particular game, okay? And again, that's because of you guys, all right? So thank you for your support. Thank you for allowing me to be able to make this content for you on a daily basis. Please continue to support it if you enjoy it. Here is how you can support it. Number 1, engagement. Liking the videos, liking the streams, talking on the streams, leaving comments on the videos. That kind of stuff allows more people to find the content on YouTube. So please do that.
Okay, I have stopped.
I thought he was unpopular by design. He doesn't care to be in the algorithm. Why is he asking for engagement?
Right, you know, he contradicts
I'm
himself.
acting like this is a gotcha moment. Bro.
Oh yeah, we're way too used to these fucking
clearly
contradictory statements.
doesn't give-
Yeah. He
gives
for
every
years,
fuck.
for
He
years
gives
and
all
years
the
and
fucks.
years, he contradicts himself. I mean, every day
He gives all the
he will
shits.
contradict himself without fail. Whether it's about fucking not paying attention to trolls, whether it's about not caring about YouTube and the algorithm, whether it's about whether he claims to not fucking do it for money while he's fucking begging for money. He contradicts himself so many times daily.
Hated game more than I should get a clean sweep.
Oh, God. So hold on, you've got your own bingo card going, haven't you? Or you decided to play bingo
Yeah,
on yourself
not
as
doing
well.
very well because I haven't been paying attention.
Okay, there we go. You've been too busy trying to fucking spam the soundboard. That's what you fucking get. We've got our own main card, of course, and we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're 9 away from a full house, but we're gonna get a few more ticked off right here because he's talking about the fucking goals.
He won't snort.
He will snort enough, I'm
I
pretty
keep
sure.
derailing. Sorry.
Goal, community will get mentioned here as well as maybe friend. So I think we're gonna get. I'm pretty confident we're
Oh
gonna
yeah,
get 2
he did
here.
go on a weird tangent, didn't he?
Yeah, I'm pretty confident we're
Yeah.
gonna get 2 ticked off here, maybe 3 if we're lucky.
Yep.
If you enjoy the content, and please continue to do that if you've been doing it all along. Number 2, super chats, super stickers,
engagement
super
just
thanks.
engage.
Ways to contribute via an
Basically,
individual
no.
stream or video through YouTube itself. If you do those methods, I will give you personal shout outs so that you know that is appreciated. If you actually do it in a video comment like a super thanks, I actually highlight that comment and respond to it. So thank you in advance to anyone who does that, okay? Memberships and gifted memberships. These are key ways to support the channel. Ongoing support. If you become a member of this channel, you get tons of benefits, including a chat crown badge, not having to abide by the slow mode rules of the stream chat, being able to use all of my
Phil,
emotes, and of
your
course,
very,
special
very
events this month with this
lucrative and
upcoming
valuable
December
membership.
special event. You'll be able to pick as members a game to be played in the marathon. Okay, so that's pretty exciting, though. So thank you in advance to anyone who becomes a member. 'Tis the season to maybe help your fellow viewer if they would like to. If you would like to get some memberships to the channel, that'd be incredibly helpful today. And with all the viewers we've been getting recently for the new releases and all the fun,
Jed.
I'm absolutely sure there's people waiting.
Yes.
He only ever gets gifted memberships. Like, half of the people in his chat are green because of those gifted memberships.
I can relate.
And it's obvious why, but
I
he
can-
just don't want... Huh?
I can relate to that, kind of, you know what I mean? So I'm not going to
Well,
shit on them
yeah,
for
I'm a
that.
complete
Yeah.
bitch, right? You know, chat waiting until D-Dog is kind enough to give me a membership, but still.
It is what it is.
There's still more incentive if I wanted to, or could, to buy a membership. Don't get me wrong. But with Phil, like, there's no reason for me or anybody to even bother. All he does is say, "Oh look, I'll remember that you exist if you are green in my chat."
Like, by default, he's got slow mode on in his chat. So he's basically forcing people to fucking, ignore slow
who
mode
cares
in his
about that?
chat. And, I mean, his chat's dead anyway. Look how fast his chat's going.
True.
Look
Half,
at-
because
it's
like
still
400
there.
people in there are just bots. We know that.
Yeah, it's unreal. Like, you click on the fucking participants on a fucking DSP stream. It's usually not. It usually will not let you scroll down. Look here. This is his participants in the
What's
stream
going
right
on
now. This is everyone apparently. I clicked participants in Phil's chat. This is it. Now, is there more people in that? Then yes, there will be more people. But click on participants in the stream, and it's like barely double digits.
A few more.
That's what I'm saying. Though, there's already participants, and that's what you've got. You do that for my stuff, and I will see. Let's click on mine. I think I have
You have
more.
14.
Yeah. So there we go. I have more participants than DSP has, and his channel is 100 times bigger than mine. For fuck's sake, it doesn't make sense.
Oh.
It makes zero
Yes,
sense.
but once again, he
whatsoever.
doesn't even offer them a Discord.
Well,
Doesn't
yeah,
even offer them a Discord for
that's-
buying memberships from him.
Exactly. there's
We
plenty
know
of
the
ways.
reason he does that is because
Money.
members haven't been initiated into the cult. And
Well, no,
also money.
he still kind of denies he has a
But
proper official
it's so
Discord.
disgusting.
One time, Phil did try to
Huh?
have a fan Discord set up, but it got derailed very quickly because the tractors
Oh.
infiltrated it. I remember being a part
Well,
of
whose
it.
fault that, I wonder?
Yeah.
It's Phil's.
So that's what I'm saying. You can't have it set up so it's tied
Because
and it's
he
linked to
has-
memberships.
That's his.
But you could fucking have it for Ultra members. Make something useful for that particular perk. That way, only the top paying members get to
Oh,
be.
that didn't.
I don't know. It's crazy. He's such a lazy bastard.
Oh, right.
wings who would accept a gifted membership. So today my goal between both streams is to hit 550 members. It would be absolutely superb if by the end of
Goal. He
Yeah,
said
fuck, I
goal.
hope it never
Burger.
happens. He wants
5 in
50
a row,
extra.
that's concerning.
He wants...
Oh, he wants 15
memberships.
members. Yeah, he wants 15 members today. He's a greedy wee bastard. Yeah.
Both streams, we're at 550 today. Let's make it happen. It's 15 members. I know we can make that happen today. Thanks in advance again to anyone who becomes a member. I really appreciate it. Tips. Tips are supremely important. Why? Number one, tips are support I get right now.
Because
When
they
you tip
pay
me
for
through
my
Street Fighter PayPal,
groceries.
those are funds I can use for anything. I can buy a video game. I can go get groceries. I can get a meal for my wife and I on our day off. Right? I can pay bills behind the scenes. I can do anything. It's liquidity for the business. It's very important.
What's
That's
your YouTube
why
money going
I actually have
to?
goals in place to reward the audience if we hit certain tips levels. Okay. Number two, because there's a middleman involved.
Wait,
There's
he
always a
doesn't
middleman.
reward
There's no
his
way we can do
audience.
business without a middleman who wants to take a little cut.
No, you don't understand. While putting on glasses, a hat, and a vest is his idea of a reward for his audience. Because he looks silly.
He's
For
such
them.
a fucking cunt.
I know, I know.
Yeah, he
Right.
looks silly. He always looks silly. He's got that oddly shaped hairdo and all that.
It's crazy, I know.
Mouse cutting so
always
bad.
looks silly.
Let's put it that way. So, yeah, if you tip today, that's a great way to help. My goals for today, to hit 550 members by the end of this stream, and on each individual stream, each of the two that I do, to hopefully hit the tier 1 tips goal of $50. Those are my goals. If I hit them, great. If I don't, it's not the end of the world. But obviously, I have goals set in place for a reason. This is both my hobby and a job. It'd be great to be able to hit those today. Please consider supporting the streams if you can. All right? Now we get to shout-outs. And our first
job.
shout-out of the day is from
Hey,
Pausen, who became a member 22 months ago and kept that
Speed.
going once a month. So thank you so much for 22 months of support, Pausen. And he says, morning, DSP. I am ready for a good day of streaming. Indeed, I am as well. Thank you to Pausen for that. Now, we're going to swing over to tips for now. Perhaps there'll be more stuff on the YouTube side later to shout out. But overnight, I received a series of tips that I would like to read out to all of you and to count towards this stream. Because even if you tip between the streams, I still count towards the next stream.
Really?
Number one, I received... Hold on a second. Number one, I received a $10 tip from Declan. He says, I'm glad you're dropping Modern Warfare 3. I've also been playing it.
Yes.
First of all, just to be clear, I'm not dropping it. I'm just not playing the multiplayer right now. I am going to be playing Warzone come this Wednesday. So saying dropping is kind of misinformation. I will still be playing it. I'll just be playing a completely different game mode, okay? Okay. Now I hit caps lock.
This isn't working.
Okay, now it's off. God damn it. Okay, wow, I can't really type that. There we go. Okay, so he says, I've been playing it myself. Your criticisms on the multiplayer have been accurate. I get a couple great games, then all of a sudden I get a couple of really horrible games. Followed up by more good games, etc. The spawn points are bugged. The hitboxes don't seem to make sense. The lag's terrible. Mario RPG has been a great blast from the past. Like a Dragon Gaiden is one of my favorite games of this year, so I prefer you playing these more positive games. Keep up the great work. Yeah, I mean, and as I said, they just didn't improve anything this year. You know, did they add some tweaks to the sliding? Yes.
Yeah,
Did they add a ton more
definitely
weapons?
just
Yes.
sucking them off. Cool.
But did they actually improve the actual gameplay? Not really. Is the netcode improved? Absolutely not. Is the hit detection improved? Absolutely not. They just rolled what they already had from the last game and just regurgitated it. It's the same
Hit
game twice
detection
with different
did
maps and some
not
tweaks. It's
improve,
very
I
annoying.
imagine.
And
It's
the
always
whole
been
skill-based matchmaking ruins the game. Sorry. You should always be looking for the best connections. If the only way for you to find people with higher skill or equal skill to me is to make it a laggy-ass fucking match, then I don't want to play those people. I want to have a good match and let the best players soar and succeed in those matches. Not, oh, the best players only place each other, but it's laggy, so no one can actually play at any kind of skill level. It's just idiot. It's idiocy. Anyone would tell you that, but the people who make these games are immune to criticism because it's the only first-person shooter that people come out and buy every year, right? There's no competition. There used to be Battlefield, Bad Company, Halo, among others. Every year there'd be like 4 or 5 different shooters vying for control. Now there's one, Call of Duty, and Call of Duty. So as long as they have no competition, they will continue to pump out low effort, no improvement style games. And, you know, it will never change. It will never change unless people learn, right? And the thing is, so do you understand the difference between me and someone who takes a sponsorship? Can you imagine if I took sponsorships, and here I am being honest about Modern Warfare 3, right? Well, everyone else out there has to kiss this game's butt for the next 2-3 months claiming it's great because they get paid.
Being honest,
I don't have to do that. I can tell you right from the get-go. I've been playing this game for a month, and it sucks. It definitely sucks. Now, I enjoy playing it because it's kind of a guilty pleasure. I like the older maps from Modern Warfare 2 2009 edition, and it's the only FPS I play, so because of that, it gives me variety in my stream, so I still enjoy it. But it still sucks. I'm not going to tell you that is, you know, I'm not going to shine up a turd and make it a golden. It's still a golden turd. It's still a turd underneath, right?
Burger.
You are
5 in a row. That's concerning. Okay, let's continue here. I received another $5 tip. Also from Declan. Now, I'm going to be honest. Declan starts talking about detractors. I don't really care about that, but he does compliment me a bunch in this. And he says, I appreciate your grind and how nice you are. Thank you, Declan, for that. I don't want to go into massive details. A lot of people bring up detractors, and there's no point. The moment you bring them up, you give them attention they don't deserve. We haven't been talking about them. We don't care about them. I don't give 2 fucks about them. I don't even know what they're talking about with me right now, thankfully. I haven't been paying any attention to them.
Literally the other day, he fucking name dropped essentially fucking detractors and how we're all saying he wage quit Call of Duty. We're all accusing him of wage quitting Call of Duty, not shit. He referred to it the other day.
Who was the first person who said that again?
What, the term wage quit? Oh, God knows. That's,
Like,
that's That's an old fucking term.
No, I mean, who was the first person who said it? Who was the first person who said it regarding Modern Warfare 3?
I mean, no, nobody
Who
actually.
said he wage quit? But I mean,
He
all
brought up.
do.
He brought up on his
but-
stream of his own volition, because he was talking about how he's going to drop the game because
Yeah,
support
true.
wasn't there, or whatever. And so, Phil. So nobody prompted Phil to say it in his stream. He decided he would address it anyway. Oh, you got all these people saying that wage quit this and wage quit that and all that shit. Yeah. But yeah, it's just. Apparently, Diddy actually got name dropped by Phil. If he did, then fucking cool. But I don't know. I don't actually remember. Did he get name dropped? But I could have missed it because I missed a lot of things.
I'm not Duty, man. Duty.
That shit. So I don't even want to give them a moment's attention. Thank you, Declan, for the tip. And then I received another $5 tip
No,
from Declan.
because Declan
Wow.
sucked them
He
off a
says,
little bit.
your latest Street Fighter 6 stream is great. I'm impressed with how high you rank. Please keep playing Street Fighter 6. I learned a lot from you. I ranked bronze after watching your videos. I'm increasing my rank now. Stay strong. Don't give up on your dreams. And thanks for everything that you do. All right.
He ranked bronze after watching Phil's videos. He ranked
Yes,
bronze.
this is the level. These are the heights of skill Phil teaches to.
As I learned a lot from watching DSP. I made it all the way to bronze. That's practically master.
Yes, Sensei.
Oh my
Bronze.
god, that is bronze. And he's like, I'm gonna fucking, oh my, there's no way he's serious. There's no fucking way he's serious.
Right, Declan, thank you so much for those 3 tips overnight. Like I said, if anyone tips overnight, I always count those for the next day on the podcast. We call them out, and I'll address your comments there. So thank you so very much to Declan for the overnight support there. Now we head into tips that actually happened during today's podcast. We start off with it's interesting. So someone did an anonymous dollar. They said, I don't know if you've heard about it. YouTube has a new ad blocker detection system. It actually violates user privacy laws in Europe, and YouTube's getting problems for it. It doesn't even matter. Within a day, like literally within 2 days, I would say, of YouTube putting up those new ad blocker things, right? Or the ad blocker prevention, all the ad blockers updated and they work anyway. It didn't matter at all. YouTube is so behind the curve on everything. They literally do everything so late, it doesn't matter anymore, right? Like, oh, we want to get into gameplay streaming. Well, everyone else already beat you to it. Twitch is the leader now, but now you want to get into it. And they half-ass it, you know? That's how YouTube is. So I'm not shocked that they made a decision that ended up kicking their own ass, basically, because they don't think when they do these things, they roll these changes out without properly testing them, vetting them, or even seeing if they're legal. They just do them. Again, I've said this over the years. You almost got to think that the people at YouTube who are in charge think that they know better than everyone else. They think, oh, I went to an Ivy League college, and I've always been at the top echelon of everything I've done, so I just know better, so I'm just going to launch this new thing on YouTube today. Well, did you ask anyone if they wanted it? Did you test it properly? Did you even check to see if it's viable or if it would completely destroy people's businesses and existences on YouTube? No, let's launch it. Oh, fuck the whole website up. Well, let's fix it now. It takes us 2 weeks. That's how YouTube is. So, not shocking to hear they try to launch a new ad blocker blocker. Because that's what it is, an ad blocker blocker, right? If you have an ad blocker, they're supposed to be blocking the ad blocker. But it doesn't even do anything, right? It doesn't even work. And all the ad blockers are updated anyway, so it's a waste of everyone's time. Stupidity. Okay. Jade, you saw the new Godzilla movie, you loved it? I'm glad to hear that. Everyone is saying that. Everyone is saying it's like one of the best ever, so that's good to hear. I'm glad that you liked it. I received a $10 tip from Tarantula MS, who says, hey, Phil, what is going on, Tarantula? Good to have you here today. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Happy holidays, and thank you for the support this morning. I hope you're doing well. Cool. And I received a $10 tip from Phil Pesci. Give me some more of that horrifying Phil Pesci. I love that emo. You mean the animation. You mean this animation. Come on, Mav. We gotta go rob that house, Mav. That was a terrible Joe Pesci impression. That was absolutely atrociously bad. I'm sorry I even attempted it. I won't do that ever again. Thank you for the $10 tip, Phil Pesci. I hope you enjoy seeing me get my head flambéed. All right.
Getting up to. Hold on.
Cool.
I actually admitted this last year. I'll say it again. I actually do play some mobile games. I do.
All right. I received a $20 tip from 1 Minute Man. He says, if you want to feel safe with updates, check box for notify, but no auto download. Do it manually. You should find a way to ensure only your members get game codes. Detractors will be ready and waiting. I'm well aware of that, but sadly, there's really no way to do that. Like, here's the thing. Back in the day on YouTube, there were many good ways to do things. Okay?
Phil.
YouTube abolished them all.
Pick
Did you know
somebody
YouTube used
in
to have a
your
robust,
chat
and I know
and
everyone jokes when I say the word robust for some reason, but they had a robust
You could post these in his fucking community members section, for fuck's sake. Oh my god, there's so many.
It's not like anybody in this chat really isn't a member.
He's such a lazy bastard. Apparently I've got 100 likes, so guys, thank you very much for liking the stream. 100 likes equals a free space.
That's what you mean.
And so because of that, we've earned a free space for the bingo card, but as well as that, you guys get to enjoy the Bubbles animation that Pixar Animations very kindly made for us all to enjoy. Remember, keep an eye in the bottom right for Jasper. There's a good fucking cat right there. Excellent stuff. So cheers for liking the stream, guys. Free space unlocked, which means we only need 5. We need 5 more technically. We have 6 free spaces left, but I've got 1 unlocked already because of you guys, you know, liking the stream. So there we go.
Messaging system. You could actually see a listing of all of your subscribers. Of all, like people.
By the way.
Oh yeah, I mean, we'll say that we're going to find out tomorrow who gets the fucking Robocop
Because
games.
his fans sure as hell aren't getting it.
I mean, I do hope a detractor
really
snipes
care,
it.
but-
It'd be funny. It's just funny. Obviously, it pisses Phil off. My detractor's bragging about them getting a free copy of a game because of DSP instead of his own fucking community. It's always fucking funny.
Who you have, you know, a connection to, and you had a way where you could like mass message them. That used to exist. You could mass message your subs and say, "Hey, everyone, I have an update for all my subscribers and stuff like that." You know, there used to be good ways to do this. There's no good way to do it. What I would say is the 2 ways I could do it is as follows. Okay, number 1, just give the code out, and then whoever's first to the draw. Now that could be a detractor, in which case, you know, I don't control that. I don't control fate. I can't really do anything about that. If the detractor is the person to the draw, the truth is those people are full of shit. Over the years, they always claim that they got the game codes, and they never do. They just say that because they like acting like, oh, look, I spoiled something for DSP's community. They're fucking liars.
How do you know that?
Oh, it says community. We're doing better.
You're the liar, Phil.
Burger.
So
You get screwed.
oh my
Any
god.
detractor who gets Robocop, I don't really care for the game, but big ups, man. I hope you enjoy it.
I mean, good fucking luck, everyone. That's all
And
I'll
if
say.
this community gets it, you know,
Who
I hope
cares?
they enjoy it too.
It's a genuine nothing burger,
Nice guy.
you know what I mean? It's funny for us if someone else gets it, and if a fucking DSP fan gets it, well done to them. Either way, it's only funny for us as if somebody fucking is denied in this fucking community because Phil was fucking too lazy with it. You know, there's so many ways you could fucking do this better. Let's see so step 1, just give out and hope for the fucking
He could
best.
select somebody. He could select somebody randomly.
Yeah.
You could select somebody randomly.
Let's see what is
Ask for their
second.
Twitter or other socials and just DM them the code.
Exactly, yeah. But let's see what
The
his
other day,
second
somebody
method is.
DM'd me a code.
That's very nice of him, yeah. Let's see what his second possible solution is.
They don't get the game codes. They're just like everyone else. When I call out the code, they try to put it in fast, and whoever's quickest to the draw gets it. But there's no guarantee they get it first. That's just horseshit. But again, they try to claim like they did because they want to act like they got something they didn't. Say, oh, look what I did. Like it's some internet clout, some fucking loser society, circle jerkers, right? They're just full of shit. So I don't really care about that regardless. Okay. What I could do like a members only post, right?
There we go. Now you're thinking with portals, Phil. Finally, do a members only post. Yes, please do.
Right? On the channel. And it would only be for channel members that get to see it, right? But even then, there's people who get gifted memberships.
Those people are probably all
the detractors
loppers,
might be able to get it. There's really no foolproof way to do it. I feel like it should be open giveaway. Like, I don't feel like a giveaway
about this.
The fucking delusions of... Remember though, Phil doesn't care if detractors get it. He doesn't care, and yet here he is clearly caring massively if they fucking do snipe it from him.
Listen to this fucking idiot.
It's fucking beautiful.
Listen to
only
him.
be for members. I feel like everyone should have a chance.
Whining.
And honestly, the only real fair way to do it would be just to call out the codes online. You know what I mean? There used to be raffle systems I used. The raffle systems were for my website. Of course, no one wants to use my website anymore, so that's out. There used to be certain raffle systems you could use over on Twitch. YouTube is not Twitch at all. There's no real bots or anything that would do a raffle fairly on YouTube. It's too broken of a system, so that doesn't work. You know what I mean? Like, I know about all these different things, but there's really no foolproof way, sadly, to do this stuff on YouTube.
Marbles. Do marbles, Phil. That's how I fucking pick winners for things. Do fucking marbles.
It's just kind of like, well, I got the codes. I can sit here and I can try to figure out how to do this for several hours, and then still people will be disappointed somehow anyway, or I'll just give it out, right? So I hear ya, but what I would say is, do not listen to these idiots on the internet who just want to somehow give themselves some kind of clout and shit. Like, oh, I got it. I'm the one who got it. Look at me. Here's all these fucking Photoshop screens I just made. I got the code.
Already,
They're
Phil.
losers.
You'd know all about
I don't, but
Photoshop screens, Phil, wouldn't
people
you?
like Jad do.
Phil, you'd know very well about Photoshop screens, don't you, considering you're a fucking pretend Comcast drama. Be very careful, Phil. Do not throw stones in glass fucking houses.
Doing this for 10, 15 years, seriously. The people who lie about, oh, I won this, I won that. They used back in the day when I had a controlled environment. And I used to give
How do you
codes
know
away
he
on my
didn't
forums
get
that they
them
also
then?
would claim they got it, and they're so full of shit. You know, there's no reason. Again, I say this. I said it to Declan. I'll say it to you. There's no reason to address the haters at all. Anything they say is a waste of everyone's time. It's just a lie. So just fucking don't pay any attention to those losers at all. Like literally, the moment you brought them up, we've all wasted our time and breath. There was no reason to ever say that at all. Okay,
Man.
that's my take anyway. Right?
Flying.
Remember though, he doesn't fucking think
But
about
he's
what
just
the
lying,
tractors are
there's nothing
saying.
else to it.
So he never thinks what the tractors are saying and doing. He doesn't care about the tractors.
He never thinks, period.
He just
just
had a
doesn't think, that's
toxic. He just had a massively toxic, derailing fucking 5-minute session about how much he doesn't care about the tractors. He clearly does care.
Oh yes, he suddenly
Okay,
doesn't care, and he's letting us all know.
All right. So with that, actually, I just realized with that.
He's just spreading awareness.
It is going to glass his time. So thank you guys. Without even playing Mario RPG yet today, we already hit a milestone.
Oh, now
support,
he
and I
looks-
really
now he
appreciate
looks
that.
even
So thank you
dumber.
all. Keep in mind, if we hit $100, it's hat time, and we've had the 2 holiday festive hats in the running, the Santa hat as well as the Let's Get Lit hat, and then we'll probably put in 2 other hats as well. Man, for Mario, what should it even be? Maybe we'll do like the Pikachu hat, and maybe like the red fedora or something. You know, there's some random hats that stand out. Got a blue background. So the red
No,
will stand
no,
out
not
nicely,
that thing.
right? Gatezra asked, when do the rest of yesterday's DSP React segments get uploaded to the channel? Good question. I know that you're relatively newer around here, Gatezra. So here's how it works. I do the live stream on Sunday. If you are a member, okay, I make that live stream members only. I think I did that. Maybe I forgot. Hold on. Did I make the live stream members only yet? If I didn't, I'm going to do it right now because that's my bad. I'm supposed to make it members only. So you can actually watch the entire archive on demand whenever you want as long as it didn't get blocked. I didn't do it. I apologize. I'm doing it right now. So if you are a member, okay, over on DSP Reacts, the archive live stream of yesterday's React show is now members only, and you can watch it in its entirety at your leisure starting right now. My fault. I forgot to do that last night among all the problems I was having with the private React stuff. That's on me, okay? Now, if you are not a member over there and you want to watch that content, it releases 1 episode a day. Yesterday there was 2, and now 1 a day will go live. So this morning 1 went live, and there's 6 episodes total, so there'll be 1 more episode every day. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So every day, a half-an-hour episode over there. Unless you're a member, then it's all live in its entirety in the archive stream right now. So thank you for asking and bringing that up because it allowed me to fix my error, okay? There you go. That's it.
What the heck is that? Why does he do that?
All right. Okay, Jex Gaming actually says
Dead air.
the season 1 update on Wednesday, Modern Warfare 3 will also bring new maps to multiplayer. Will you check them out? I think eventually yes, but no, not initially. We've just played over 30 hours, around 30 hours of the multiplayer. People are tired of it, so no, I'm not going to be doing that right away, but eventually probably. Casanova says, I recommend you push YouTube Premium to people more. There's an option for a family plan. Up to 5 accounts can be premium for a better price. I've told you guys all about
He's
the
not a
YouTube
shill.
Premium
He's not a
features.
shill.
I mean,
He's
not
not a
having to watch
shill.
any ads whatsoever on the site. Being able to download videos early and just play them without internet. Being able to minimize the site and play music playlists, which I actually do a lot. There's a lot of really good benefits to being a YouTube Premium subscriber. It's worth it in my opinion. So, okay, I received
Not a shill.
a $5 tip from Declan from this morning. Not overnight tip. This is actually from this morning. Let's play animation. Let's see what Declan has to say this morning to us here. We're sure seeing a lot of the Polar Express animation this year, are we not? This is good. It's my wife's favorite animation, by the way. Okay, so, he says, I'm glad you've bounced back after drama. I have a good feeling you'll hit Master Rank next time you play Street Fighter 6, ignore the hate keep being you. I know as a fan, I like the fact you don't back down when you're faced with tough times. You're a pretty cool guy. Well, thank you so much, Declan. A lot of compliments there. I appreciate that. Sadly, we're not going to be hitting Master tonight without seeing. There's no way. We're in 4-star Diamond, and we did get a little bit of a head start into 4-star, but as we know from previous streaming sessions, at best tonight, I'll probably hit 5-star Diamond if I have a streak of luck where I don't fight non-stop camis. I don't get laggy connections, right? And basically, I play well. So it's kind of a lot of factors. But that's
Now
even if I do really
camis are
well
his
tonight,
problem.
probably the best I'll hit is 5-star diamond.
Just
There's a
chem.
big grind at the 5-star level to get to master.
Oh,
It's like a
no
double
more
grind than it is at other
Street
levels.
Fighter talk.
So likely tonight that, if that, and
No.
then maybe next time we play, I have a
love
chance
it
of hitting
because
master,
it's
but we'll
just
see.
so
I don't want to
wrong.
get ahead of myself and set these unreasonable goals. Like tonight, there's no way we're hitting master tonight, so I don't want to get anyone overexcited about that. I think we'll make good progress, but I don't think we're going to get there. You know, that'd be pretty silly
Why
to
would
expect that.
anybody be excited for you hitting Master?
Jade, you missed the segment, huh? Jade says, how were the videos I made
Most
last night?
people who
The
show
videos
up
I
for
made were fun
just
to make, but I had
stream
insane amounts of technical problems, YouTube,
don't want
copyright
to
problems.
see
I
you
had a
hit
giant
so they want
30 plus
to
minute segment about it
rate.
earlier on the...
Just tell him to watch the fucking podcast. If he fucking missed it, you usually tell everyone else to fucking just rewind or watch a podcast when you upload it later on. It's just, oh my fucking god, this is painful. I'm going 1.75. This is painful to me. We're behind DSP by almost an hour. I'm close to tapping out.
Oh.
very show. I don't really feel like bitching about it again because I already bitched about it once and people,
It is.
you know, hear me bitch about something once, I guess it's acceptable. But if I just bitch about something constantly, I just sound like a wimp. So I don't want to do that. Okay.
You always do!
Yes, I saw all about the Macaulay Culkin Hollywood Walk of Fame star. We talked about it earlier this week. His TV mom in the Home Alone movies, Captain O'Hara, was there to say congrats and did a little speech for him. It was very nice. And he only had to donate like $75,000 to get that too. I'm serious. These celebrities have to donate money to pay for their own star. It's not like something given to them because they're a celebrity. They qualify for it, and then they have to pay for it. I remember this because Howard Stern talked about this ages ago, that he was offered a star in the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and he was going to do it, and then they told him, oh, well, here's the bill. It's like $75,000. He was like, what the fuck is this? I'm not doing that. It's a scam. So there you go. Joel Loft says it's incredibly quiet around Avatar Frontiers of Pandora from reviewers. There's no news about a known review embargo, despite this game is launching Thursday, which is ominous. Yeah, I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see what happens. Here's the thing. We don't have to play Avatar on Friday. If reviews come out on Thursday and everyone says this game is complete trash, don't play it. We don't have to. The previews look good. Did they not? I felt the previews actually looked good. I thought that the game looked pretty good, like a Far Cry hybrid. So for me, I'm interested in it. But that doesn't mean or equate that it's going to be a good game, right? So, right, Jasper? Did you hear that? He answered. That's right, Jasper. We don't know if Avatar's going to be good, right? Right, buddy? Come on up. Come on up.
Shut up, bitch!
He was very low, but he did talk. Right, buddy? We never know if a game's going to be good. It might look good, and it's not good. And you don't know. And it's kind of it's frustrating when you don't know if something's good or not, right? I agree there. Okay. You heard him? He almost never meows, so that was nice. He never meows on stream. He meows all the time outside of this room. So it was good to actually hear him meow on the stream. That was very nice. What a silly guy. Ah, tail in my face again. Why are you putting your tail in my face? How dare you? Cats love to be pet and scratched around the butt. It's true. It's absolutely true. They love it back here. For whatever reason, it's actually an area they enjoy being touched. Like pat on the butt like this, or scratched like this. And he loves it. That's just to pet a cat. Yes, you can pet the face, but usually cats like the sides of the face or the upper butt like this. Their favorite spots. For whatever reason. Jasper, you nut. You nut.
Hold on.
Okay.
Phil, wording and phrasing is very important here. You cannot just fucking emphasise about how much your cat enjoys getting touched around the fucking arse, and then just fucking saying, you nut. Phrasing is important here, Phil. Don't just fucking, say your cat nutted after you fucking touched his arse repeatedly.
Okay, sounds good, Derek. Keto Man, glad to hear from you. He's excited for his holidays. He's playing God of War 2018 on PS5. He never played it before. That's cool. He's just watching my playthrough of it. That's cool. Good to hear. No, I've not voted on anything for the Game Awards, honestly. I didn't even get a chance to look at what the viewers can vote on. I didn't really pay attention. Being honest, so. Derek, we'll talk about that later. I really don't know what else to add to the countdown right now. I have to look at it and we'll figure it out. Okay? Cool. Hopefully Avatar's not a stinker, but if there's no reviews coming out, no one's talking about review copies, no one knows anything about the game, then maybe it is going to be a stinker. And if we skip it, that's fine. If it really sucks, if like all the reviews on Thursday say this game's terrible, then we'll do something different, right? We'll probably do RoboCop on Friday instead, and then perhaps we'll figure out what we want to do moving forward. If it's not going to be Avatar, we can do a different game. There's many games people have wanted to see, okay? All right. Ah! This is what it's like having a cat. If you want to have a cat, all right, it's great, but prepare for this cat, the social cat, to be up in your face constantly like this. Look at his tail. This is what cats are like. A social cat, because some cats are not like this. Some cats are not very social, and they just let us stay to themselves, but Jasper is very much not that. He's constantly the in-your-face cat. He wants the pets. He wants to be up in the business, as they say. So off he goes. I received a $1 tip.
The constant fucking tiss is just infuriating. Oh, did Mr. fucking vanish from the call? I was wondering why it's so quiet, Mr. Vanish from the call. Hope you're alright, Mr. Yeah. Didn't even say goodbye. Maybe his computer fucking had a problem or something, and that happens to fucking dash you sometimes when he'll in Discord, the computer will crash. But yeah. This fucking goat laugh, he's been doing it non-stop for the last few minutes, and it's infuriating.
Fun question. Final GTA 6 predictions before tomorrow. What would you like to see and elaborate? I don't know. I don't care. I'm not one of those people who speculates. I'm really not. Like, whatever. I'm just happy to finally hear something about it after so long. We've all wanted a new GTA, and now just to know that it's not GTA Online is good enough for me. You know? I don't care about GTA Online. I never did. I tried it. I thought it sucked. I tried it again. I thought it was just okay. I never cared about the social aspect. I didn't waste 10 years of my life jumping money into it, like everybody else apparently did. So, for me, the fact that there's going to be a new single-player narrative-based GTA sounds great, and that's all I care about.
Well, look who's back.
But you have a life.
Ah, Jesus, man. Where the fuck did you go? You've unlooked and you're fucking gone.
Who, me?
Ah, you're away from the call. You're literally out of the fucking call and looked up and you were gone. I was like, oh, maybe something happened.
Nah, nothing happened to me.
Not that I'm trying to fucking force you to be a prisoner or anything.
Maybe you didn't hear it.
Oh yeah, to be fair, maybe I didn't hear it. True.
You're like not letting me use the soundboard, Chad. I am a prisoner.
I mean,
unmute myself.
I had to stop you from using the soundboard. You were getting too carried away with it.
Well, I'll know tomorrow. So I'll see the trailer tomorrow. We'll talk about it on the show together. Okay.
Oh, my autism, baby.
Okay.
people are wanting 2 times speed. We might miss what things Phil says. What 2 times speed is actually quite hard to keep up with what Phil's saying. So 1.75, but at 1.75 which is quite fast. So let's just cook on and let's hopefully get to the house.
In tips? $15+, cool.
Well, you can take that off. Yeah, you can
I've
definitely
almost got
take that
my
off.
own Phil house.
And what's the price? Is it alcohol?
What?
What's your price for getting a full house on your own bingo card? Actually, I can probably show.
Going to the bathroom because
Jesus. Let me see.
I've been halted in here all hour.
Give me a second here, cause let me check my. So you sent me a bingo card. This is the bingo card that Meester's using for himself. So this is his own.
That's not the one I'm
personal-
using for myself. I randomly generated one.
Oh right, I thought you were using this one for tonight. But basically, so Meester's got something like this stuff. This is what is like what he's using. And I'm assuming that $15+ in tips is one of the things you've got. So, since you were asking.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, Meester's got some interesting ideas when it comes to bingo. He's thinking about community bingo cards. So people can play along and somebody can see who can win first and all that. So yeah, I had no idea how to implement it, but apparently Jack Sums has a method of doing it. It's something I'll need to look into for sure. But anyway, oh god, I forgot about this. The Tacozilla's.
Why did you bring that up?
I didn't close the tab, okay? It was
That
still
is
there.
way better than anything I could have done.
Same
That
here.
is so much better
I
than
have
anything
I have zero ability trying to fucking do anything creative when it comes to like filming. You know, I have zero ability. So yeah, it's all Tacozilla just being an evil genius right there. Anyway, bingo. Let's crack on, mate.
Okay. Did I like the little drummer boy ranking special? You know, I've probably seen it twice, and I don't really remember it that well, but I remember it being pretty boring. Not like, you know, the standard ones that everyone knows. The Santa Claus coming to town, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Like, those are the ones that stand out in my head. A little drummer boy doesn't really stand out as like a Christmas tradition or anything for me. So, okay. Canadian Kirk, we literally just talked about that. He says, if you skip Avatar, what will you play? Don't know right now. Probably what it would be initially. We alternate between RoboCop and some of this Warzone in Modern Warfare 3, back and forth. And, you know, we keep playing Street Fighter 6, we keep going with Like a Dragon Gaiden. We finish Mario RPG, which looks like it'll probably need another stream after today. And then we figure it out. What would be next? Oh, what do people want? We can talk about it. There's many, many, many options, right? There's been a bajillion games that have come out that people have wanted that I didn't play. There's games like Elden Ring I could go back to. Like, there's a plethora of options. But we don't have to figure that out right now. What we need to see is if Avatar's we're playing or not, which I guess we'll know soon enough, right? I have another anonymous dollar tip. After 3 years, I finally gave in. I bought a PS5 SSD for 120 euros. I had to. Call of Duty is 200 gigabytes. It's ridiculous. Do you delete games after you're done with them or move them around? Do you ever think about buying one? One major advantage of me owning every console is that I can spread my games out. So, for example, right now on my Xbox, I have Street Fighter 6 to go back to the story eventually. I have Like a Dragon Gaiden. I had Alan Wake 2, but I just deleted it to make more room. I got Modern Warfare 3, and maybe like one other game. So that's about 400 gigs on my Xbox hard drive. So I still have like half empty. Right now on my Switch, I got Super Mario RPG, Super Mario Wonder, Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, and the last Pokemon, but I could delete half of those. I'm not going to play them again, right? And have hard drive space. On my PlayStation 5, I got Street Fighter 6, Elden Ring, maybe one or two other leftover, and that's it. So because I have everything, I spread it out. When I finish a game, I know I'm never going to go back to it. I do delete it, but I save the data, like the backup.
No, if I'm going to say, I'm going 2 times, Reed. I'm going 2 times, I need to. He's boring me so much.
Data or whatever you in the cloud or store locally. If I keep that,
Let me
so
use
down
the
the line, if I want to play the game,
sound
I just pick up where I left off.
No.
Maybe do like a New Game Plus run, something like that. But no, I don't keep stuff on my consoles endlessly, and because I own all the consoles, I have that ability to split the games and never have. Like, if I just had one console, I guarantee you I would have had problems over the last few years. There would have been a time when I'm playing like 4 or 5 games, and they don't all fit on the one console. But luckily, I haven't faced that. So, I received a $5 tip. Declan, he said, Jasper, so cute. Looking forward to RoboCop. Don't back down from Hey Keep Being You. I'm actually thinking of buying a cat. Any advice on how to take care of one? Well, I mean, we could definitely get into an entire discussion about cats and cat care and stuff like that. I don't think we want to do that today because we are winding down. In fact, we're kind of running late. We probably should get out of here and get the show done. I do have to use the restroom before we jump into Mario RPG, so I feel like maybe we should do that. But maybe a topic for a future show. We can talk about Jasper and all the stuff that we do to take care of him, things like that, right? Okay. All right, I think we gotta get out of here, guys. I want to say thank you. Great podcast today. Thanks for listening to me, bitch, about the nonsense last night with Private Reacts. Hopefully, we can get control of this situation. But it looks like next weekend I will probably have to take another stream off. I mean, what can I do? I want to say thank you very much, everyone, for chilling, for supporting. And I'm excited to relax with you with Mario RPG today. And of course, Street Fighter tonight. Tomorrow will be a big podcast. Tomorrow, you know, we'll be talking about this GTA 6 trailer for a ginormous chunk of the podcast. Everyone will be discussing this, me included. Thank you all. See you tomorrow for the big one. Peace out.
How many snorts?
Let's get set up, and I have to take a dump. No, I'm not going to pull any punches to sugarcoat
14
it.
snorts.
I got to go number 2 in a big way, all right? So, I got to get that out of my system before we play Mario RPG. Other content creators wouldn't be honest with you. They'd probably say they have to powder their nose, or someone's at the door, right? They have a delivery. No, me, I'm honest. I got to take a nice big steamer dump.
But you, Phil, you have to take a shit.
Into the circular file, you know what I'm saying? So, I'll be back soon. So please enjoy some music during the break, and I'll see you in a little bit. And then we'll continue with Mario RPG. All right.
Oh, no.
Oh wait, he's got an ad break as well, isn't he? He's going to fucking run ads. Of course he is. When he mute that fucking sumbitch for. Oh god. Yeah. So we can fast forward, of course. So that was like 12:39. He left.
Now
it.
can I use the soundboard?
No, you're still. You're muted on the soundboard. Because I'm going to find live DSP here.
So if I click this,
Oh god.
all right, it works. It's just shit. YouTube playlist broke again. It's like the millionth time this has happened. The YouTube playlist broke when I was pooping. You know, because I had to take a big one today. So because I had to go drop a few pounds.
Will
of course, the music had to malfunction. So you guys are sitting here in silence, angry at me.
You
That there's no music, and I'm sorry for that because there should have been music to entertain you, and there's nothing. I just can't win. Nothing works. Everything's messed up.
Shut up.
Oh, Life for Soul wants to know the consistency of the movement. Was it stiff or was it a messy one? It was more like a soggy Baby Ruth.
Oh, for God's sake. Oh my god. This is
so disgusting.
Why is
Do I
he
have to get
so
finished on here?
why
Yes, I
is
do.
he so
I do.
obsessed?
I've house.
Why is he so goddamn obsessed with shit? I don't get it. Why?
Derek is too, to be fair. I really
Oh,
Derek
God.
might actually just be his son at this point.
Father.
They're both obsessed with it for some god awful reason.
Oh
This
god.
is the
it
weirdest thing about Phil by far.
It is awful.
Why?
It is awful. I don't think I want to watch anymore.
Kids like what? The thing is kids like the fart jokes. They like the sounds and all that, right?
Look, it's a
Less so
perfectly-
the shit
so
jokes.
It's a perfectly normal thing for a small child to be interested in this kind of thing, not a 41-year-old man. When you're a child and
True.
yes, you have this kind of strange
And even
morbid
so-
curiosity because, oh my god.
Even so, a small child would tend to giggle more. Phil is just downright in love with it for some reason.
Oh god, and the goat laughs and everything else. Oh, for fuck's sake.
You ready to talk about this? Okay, that was great. Thanks for asking. I appreciate your interest in my movements. Really. Anyway, so we're gonna begin now.
He does. He really does. That's
Okay.
the one time he's not
Hold on a
lying
second.
about anything.
All right. I received a dollar tip. I believe from Declan. He says your Mario RPG streams are a blast. Keep being you, and I think you will maybe make master tonight. I have faith. Well, I have no faith in myself being master tonight in Street Fighter 6. I don't think it's viable. Even if I play for 2 straight hours, I won every match. I don't think that I could earn enough points to actually hit master tonight. I really don't think it's possible because I'm at low 4-star diamond, and within maybe an hour and a half I hit 5-star. I don't see how I can do 5-star to master. I just don't see it. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Anyway, all right. Thank you guys for being patient. Sorry about no music. Once again, YouTube with the epic failure. Let's jump back into Super Mario RPG. If you remember, we're about to do an epic boss fight. In fact, this is likely notable as the most epic boss fight in the game, the parody of the Power Rangers. That you must fight. And they're all the Axum Rangers, they call it. They're supposed to be axe weapons. Because remember, Smithy's gang is all weapons, basically. So yes, the Axum
Why
Rangers.
is Phil louder than I
That
am?
we're about to fight. Which is crazy. It's like this crazy marathon.
Well, remember I turned your ass down. So on Discord anyway, I
Yes,
turned your
you
ass
did.
down. So your volume percent, you might be interested to know, is 69%. Nice, isn't it?
We had just fought a boss. And immediately after that, there's this other
You
boss,
really
like back-to-back
don't
bosses,
like
right?
me,
So
do you?
What was that?
You really don't like me, do you?
No, don't be fucking dumb. If I didn't like you, I would have fucking muted you outright. And you wouldn't even known about it. No, don't be
You'd have
daft.
banned me from all the Discord.
No, look, I took away the thing that fucking you liked the most, the soundboard. And I got to see her suffering, and that was worth it. You need to fucking remember one thing about me. You need to remember one thing about. So I think of myself as a nice guy, okay? But I am also quite a fucking sadistic, vindictive son of a bitch when I want to be. And it's like, yo, I'm gonna take away the soundboard. I'm gonna take it away, and because I know how much you like the soundboards, I took it away from you. Oh, it's and the feeling of power I got. Oh, it's beautiful. In case people have noticed, by the way, we magically somehow got 10 burps and 20 snorts.
Oh yes, so now I have a full house and
There you go, you got a full house at least, and to
I
be
don't know
honest,
what I'm gonna do.
I kind of want to try and sneak in our way into a full house as well. I'm not sure. I was hoping to try and tip the scales in our favour because it was a painful fucking stream today. But even then, I think we're still too far away. Damien, I did do bubbles, yeah, we had a wee bubble thing earlier on, so yeah. We're almost over, it's almost there. Let's see if Phil can do
Bobo, Nose, and Friend don't
may
seem
happen.
to be at all probable at this point.
I mean, who knows, we'll have to wait and see.
The most likely thing has to be allow me to
you guys ready?
explain.
All right, here we go. Okay, everyone, welcome.
Well, there we go. He just started recording for gameplay straight away. Balls. So we have 3 free spaces. So
Burger.
there we go.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
Sadly, it's not a full house. I was really hoping to have some more things that. I don't know. People are saying marbles for left. I don't even know if I have time for marbles. I don't know. It's getting a bit late on, you know what I mean? It's like Phil technically finished the podcast an hour ago, almost, well, 40 minutes ago. My bad.
That's actually my fault. I was derailing too much.
No, look, I have been far worse than this before. Sometimes I've been going for 4 goddamn hours before. So yeah, I mean, did you derail a little bit? Have I been going on longer before in previous streams? Absolutely. People are fucking demanding marbles, are you right? There is actually a marbles emoji. I added it the other night. There's a brand new marbles emoji for members. Big ups to...
Yes, you also added Frack and forgot to add him to the Discord.
What do you mean add him to the Discord? Isn't it not part... I don't even know. I could add things to the Discord. So anyway, just things. Thank you very much to Meth for the tip. Who says, Mozart, legendary composer and creator of unique, meaningful content, loved scat humour. Phil is an equal of Mozart. Please tip.
But that scat is so meaningful, dude. You've got to understand. You're just a mean detractor. You don't understand anything.
Oh my god. People really want fucking marbles. Oh, well, first of all, let's see how current Phil is doing. Dead.
You saw he clipped
As soon as we got to him, he fucking died. $74 in tips for DSP. So there we go. Let's just get rid of fucking Phil there. That's fucking the clown again. Have we got... Where's all our otter friends? Where are the otters? It's raining very heavily in Vancouver.
How do I fucking delete this?
Jesus Christ. Big ups to Aviga for...
It's been cloudy all day over here and never rained.
Big ups to Aviga for popping his membership message here.
Wreck is hate. Wreck is cancer.
Yeah. So yeah, big ups to him. So Aviga's
You
been...
started it. You started it.
He was responsible for it all, yeah. I mean, yeah, he was a fucking one of the
your fault.
Big
And
time.
you refused to apologize.
Well, he
Don't come
embraced
to
it.
me.
He embraced it. He embraced it all. You know what I mean? He's like, yes, I'm. He's never going to apologise for that. I was going to say big up to Aviga and Logan K
It was just
for
my
re-upping their
autism.
memberships for 3 months now. Please unleash your soundboard when I finish, please. I was hold on. Where's the otters? Where's the otters here? I believe the otters are being fed in Monterey Bay. I think it's around about time they get fed. Let's just refresh the stream and see. I guess not. I thought they were before. I mean, usually past. Maybe I just missed it. Anyway, but this otters are over the corner. Cool. People really want me to try and unleash a soundboard for you. So I guess I could re-enable that for you. I could do that. Give me a second here. I'm thinking about it. We'll just let his message play first. So yeah, thank you very much to Sclerotic, who says, please unleash a soundboard for the finish, please. Mister, try it. You have my permission, Mister. Try the soundboard.
Yo, Phil.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up!
Shut up, bitch! She's a big fucking bitch! She's a big fucking bitch! It's the fucking Shawshank Redemption, right? But with more tongue than through shit, more fucking redemption.
Makes the bad man stop. Nope. Yo, Phil.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck
Shawshank Redemption, she's right? A big but with more tongue than through shit, more fucking redemption.
Is that good? You happy?
Well, I hope chat are at least.
You want more?
I don't know. I was about to try and wrap things up. Guys, thank you very much for joining us on DSP Bingo. Sadly we couldn't get a full house today, but there is always tomorrow, as the old saying goes. Cheers for Mister to hop on and try and derail the ever-living crap out of me. It worked to an extent for sure, you know what I mean, but sadly it didn't result in a full house. We were hoping for a full house, but it wasn't quite to be. But as I said, there's always tomorrow. Thank you very much as well for keeping writing the card, and also for the contributions as well. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow for some more robust bingo antics. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. However you wish to spend it, I'm going to end things how I always end things, by playing notorious PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. So guys, until tomorrow, Enjoy the rest of your Monday. Have a good one. Mr. You end things. You end the show by doing something robust. No pressure or anything, Mr. But you bring us to a close, pal.
Well, bye then. I guess. What else do you want me to say?
I know, I was putting you in the spot. I was actually kind of expecting you to spam the soundboard again, you know, but there you go. I wasn't sure what you were going to do, but I just thought...
yes.
Yeah.
She's a big fucking bitch. Shut up, bitch. She's a big fucking bitch.
Anyway. Have a good one.
Hi, you too, and good night, everyone.
What is it for you, morning or evening?
I mean, we're still... This is 9:44 p.m, and we're still live. We're still alive. But yeah, I'm bringing things to an end now, so yeah, cheers for all the soundboard spam. Peace out, guys.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside and all of a sudden greenbacks start falling from the sky and you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money.
Free.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.